addicts are here.
Anthony is enjoying mom's spaghetti in Linden right now.
Linden. So why the M&M?
On this day,
Yeah.
in 2002, Eminem released the single Lose Yourself from the soundtrack of 8 Mile, which eventually becomes the first rap song to win an Academy Award for Best Original Song.
Now, I probably am not the first person to think this or say this. But as that song was playing, I thought, hey, Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote this hip-hop musical called Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
And that song sounds an awful lot like the song from that My Shot, I think. Can you dig that out? It's My Shot by
Hang on.
Lin-Manuel Miranda. It sounds similar, and then I think about the tone of the whole show of Hamilton. It's very. I bet you he was very much influenced by.
Well, it's a
Eminem.
It's a rap musical, so he's influenced by.
Just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'ma get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I'm amazed and astonished. The problem is I got a lot of brains, but no polish. I gotta holler just to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge. I'm a diamond in the rough, a shining piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech, unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets get colder. I shoulder every burden, every
Similar, I can see why.
I'm waiting till it gets to the My Shot thing. It's really.
The plan is to fan this spark into a flame. But damn, it's getting dark, so let me spell out the name. I am the A-L-E-X-A-N-D-E-R. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keep in on us endlessly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. Then King George turns around, runs a spending spree. He ain't never gonna set his
It takes a few more minutes for him to start going. I'm not going to throw away my shot.
Conventional wisdom, like it or not. A bunch of revolutionary manumission abolitionists. Give me a position, show me where the ammunition is. Oh, am I talking too loud? Sometimes I get overexcited. Shoot off.
Pretty damn good.
I never had a group of friends before. I promise that I'll make y'all proud.
Let's
get this guy in front of a crowd.
I'm sure he.
I don't know.
I'm sure he would say yes. That's part of what influenced. It's a rap musical. So
It's hip hop stuff all through it. It's quite remarkable how he blends. I'm sorry to pivot away from Eminem like that, but
it's okay. That's what farting around's all about, Bill.
It's pretty remarkable when you listen to that how he blends hip hop with Broadway tropes.
Yeah,
it's really amazing. It's an amazing piece of work, as is the Eminem song "Lose Yourself."
I'm sorry, but Mr. Show with Bob and David did it first.
You got it?
I don't have it handy, but they did a thing called Rap the Musical on their show.
I wish we had that.
Yeah.
And what was the year for that?
Well, let's
in the 90s, probably, wasn't it?
Before Eminem, you mean?
Let me see.
So Eminem did that song in 2002, and then Hamilton was in like 2015 or something, around there. Bob and they did Rap the Musical.
Rap the Musical, coming to the Greenwich Center.
Hey, everything costs more.
Let me see here.
Yeah, this is in the late 90s. The Mr. Show, which you should look for that if you've never seen it.
They're all available, I think.
Sir Lloyd Wilson Webber's Rap the Musical.
Just give me that big booming bass in your face. That booming bass. Give me that stupid bad rhyme every time.
That's Andy Dick.
Drive a crime.
No, that's David Cross.
Oh, sounded like Andy Dick.
Andy Dick wasn't on Mr. Show.
No?
Nope.
Oh, I'm confusing it with the Ben Stiller show.
Ben Stiller Show is what you're thinking of. Because Bob Odenkirk was on that.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of Bob Odenkirk, that leads me to Vince Gilligan. Second episode of Pluribus. Mm-hmm. If you're not watching that show,
I'm
you
letting
should
him
be.
Stack.
There, you'll watch the second episode and you'll go, what now?
Are they only releasing one a week? Is that what
I think they released 2, and then it's going to be 1 a week as it goes on.
I'm letting him stack.
Well, I get a TV today, so I can finally start watching TV.
You
again
poor
today.
deprived
I know.
child. It's like you've been living You've been living in deprivation and poverty.
I've been watching shows on my phone.
Oh my God,
which
you poor
sucks.
thing!
I hate
See,
it.
I wouldn't even do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch anything like that.
Well,
on my...
I would have had a TV within an hour.
Within an
So,
hour.
yeah, I mean, really, that's
we
what
must
it amounts
have a
to.
TV.
Yeah, no, we got to have a TV. Let's head down to Best Buy. All right.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
Okay, let's take a break, and then we'll come back and we will do your check-ins if you want to do it. You can call us, 877-602-9696. You can contribute to the conversation. You can make a comment on what we just did about Eminem and Hamilton and all of that. 877-602-9696. Or you can text us if you prefer that. It's 33986.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Oh, God, I had an awful night last night.
Why?
Jeez. Charlie horses. Muscle spasms in
Aren't
my
you
legs.
drinking your pickle juice, Bill?
No. I had,
What happened?
So my wife, I had to go to the top of the stairs going, help! Hey, bring the pickle. She said, oh, here.
Bring the emergency
Yes.
pick. You need a little box at the top of the stairs with a glass
Yeah.
with pickle juice
Right.
in there and a break in case of cramp.
Now, see, she said, have you been drinking the pickle juice? And I went, no, I haven't. Because I hadn't been having any trouble. But you got to stay on top of it.
Maintenance
now, here's
doses.
the other, maintenance. But here's the other thing. She said, okay, drink that. You know what'll help you immediately, though, is mustard.
Mustard.
Yeah, and apparently, and this
like
is
in what? Like a spoonful of
a
mustard?
spoonful of mustard. I'm going to get you some mustard. And she brought up a spoonful of, I believe it was Grey Poupon, and I consumed a spoonful of Grey Poupon.
That's what Barack Obama takes when he has muscle cramps.
Is that so? Really? I had never heard that, but I'm sure she picked it up at roller derby. Would be my guess.
There are cramps at roller.
Yeah. Yes, there are of various kinds. And
Various
and
mustard
and,
doesn't help those.
it seemed to quell it pretty well, actually. So that's a tip for you kids. But if you don't want to, if you just want to you just should take a little shot of if you are a person who is plagued by muscle cramps, and some people are more than others. Just drink your pickle juice. A couple of shots of pickle juice. You can buy a gallon jug of pickle juice online for like $10 or something. Don't buy those. You can like you see in the store pickle shots, and they're these little individual.
Don't buy those.
No,
They're expensive.
Well, it's wasteful too. It's like 40 of those little plastic bottles as opposed to one plastic jug.
I'm being informed that runners who do it on more than one occasion,
Mustard?
people who are into it, they carry little packets of
Little mustard
packets of mustard.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I never knew that.
Except for Bill's Grey Poupon.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, I like French's yellow mustard as well. I like all mustards pretty much. I'm
A grainy mustard? Do you like a grainy mustard?
Listen, an Engelhofer brand, stone ground mustard.
Mustard isn't used enough, and I mean in cooking.
The spicy. What's the brown mustard? I guess it's Golden's spicy brown mustard. When it comes to mustard, I don't discriminate.
No,
That might be my sign off.
When it comes to mustard, I do not discriminate.
all mustards are welcome.
Yes, I love mustard.
You're a mustard ally, is what
Yes,
you are.
and Mean Mr. Mustard No, it's Mean Mr. Custard, isn't it?
No, it's Mean Mr. Mustard.
Oh, it is Mean Mr. Mustard.
He sleeps in the park.
Yeah, in the dark.
In the dark.
Yeah. He's a go-getter.
He shaves in the dark.
Oh, he shaves in the dark. He's a go-getter.
Trying to save paper, which I don't get.
He shaves in the dark trying to save paper.
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
That's a British thing, I'm sure.
It must be.
It's a British shaving thing.
So what we're learning is a spoonful of mustard makes the pickle juice go down.
Makes the cramps go away.
Oh.
Yeah. And I don't mind eating a spoonful of mustard. It's I'll every once in a while I'll have mustard on a cracker, just because I like mustard.
Eat mustard on them biscuits.
We've gone from Joan Jett to mustard.
Yeah.
It's 6.
All right, 6:20. Let's get this over with.
I just did a quick research on Eminem and Lin-Manuel Miranda. In many interviews, Lin-Manuel Miranda has said, "Oh yeah, Hamilton comes from like Eminem, Busta Rhymes, and Common. Common was a big influence on me too. All of those guys. It's all in there, all in there." Mm-hmm. All right, we'll take your check-ins at 877-602-9696. If you've a mind to do it. You can also text us at 33986. I'm the only person who just finally realized it.
Wait a minute.
Hey, the moon
Wait,
is...
hold on.
we got a sponsor.
Hey,
Yeah. Go ahead.
Time's running out to take the Utah Music Survey on X96 and enter to win $1,000. Give us your feedback on the music we play, and you could win $1,000. Go to x96.com.
Do it. The moon is 36.6% of full. It's a waning crescent moon. The moon will set today at 2:12 p.m. Today being Thursday. It's the 13th day of November in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025.
Oh,
it's,
dang.
You did. Oh, okay. I'll set you up again. It's Thursday, the 13th day of November in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. There we go. It's Kindness Day.
Oh.
Kindness. Try and be kind to someone. You know, acts of kindness. Pass it on. Sadie Hawkins Day.
Oh.
That's when women will take a stand and take the lead in romantic pursuits. Women never do that except on this one day.
Do I have to?
Yeah. This was
want to.
started by this old racist who was a cartoonist. His name was Al Capp, and he did the Little Abner cartoon strip, and that he invented Sadie Hawkins Day in that, and it's a thing of the past. When I went to high school, we had a Sadie Hawkins Day dance.
Sure.
No, those things are no more. It's Indian Pudding Day, if you like Indian pudding.
What is Indian pudding?
It's a pudding that they eat in India. And what do you think it is?
I don't know. What is it
Indian
made
pudding.
from? I don't know.
It's made with lots of butter, lots of cream, And
Is it
lots
a
of
dessert?
eggs.
Because sometimes pudding doesn't
Yes,
mean
it is.
dessert.
It's very sweet. Very, very sweet. And it's National Hug a Musician Day.
Oh.
And we mean hug as in embrace. Or, I don't know, go ahead and hug them. This is an all-new edition of the morning show that has time after time thrown away its shot. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson, who doesn't want to throw away his shot, but, you know.
I have several times.
Yes, and I'm Bill Allred. I know I've thrown away my shot on occasion. Gina Barberi over there, she has never thrown away her shot because, you know what? She's never taken a shot.
Nope.
Never taken a shot.
Remain seated.
Katie for short is our fine producer behind me there in the booth. Is it Dawson today? Dawson?
Hudson.
Hudson's in the booth along with the dog, Vax, sleeping away. And now it's your turn.
Let's begin with Lily.
Lily, good morning. How are you?
Doing good. Update on the bunny. I now have both of them in my room.
Both bunnies in your room.
The room bunny. So you have the brain and Pinky in your room.
Yes, and I cannot have them out at the same time to wander.
Why? What happens?
They're both unneutered boys.
Oh, so they'll get into
They'll fight?
scraps.
Yeah, they'll fight.
Yeah.
They'll
Well,
still do all that.
we're still looking for pictures, Lily. So make sure you send us some, okay?
Yeah, I'll email sometime.
Okay. All right.
I've never
Please do.
seen.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not encouraging you do this, Lily, but I've never seen a bunny fight. Do they do fight?
They're mean little bastards.
They can.
They
Yeah?
can be very
Oh,
mean.
all right.
Yeah.
They do fight, but they also do other stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
They eat and they poop
I
a
don't.
lot.
I don't think that's what she meant.
That's not what she means.
Oh, you mean they get on?
Yeah.
They get on. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
which is also another reason why they're separated.
Yeah.
But they're both boys.
Hey, listen, love
Love
is
is
love.
love.
I guess that's right. I'm saying, you know,
They're
I
brothers.
have nothing against incestual same-sex funny.
Okay, let's go.
All
Goodbye,
right.
Lily.
Bye. See ya.
I'm done with this conversation.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Andrea.
Hi, Andrea in Roy. What's up?
Oh, good morning. I'm just going back to work after a month or so of not being there.
You were furloughed.
Furloughed from where?
From a 3-letter government agency.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the
Can't
FBI.
tell you or I'd have to kill you.
Yeah, it's the FBI.
How do you feel about all this?
I think it's a little ridiculous. I didn't like being furloughed, but from what I'm seeing that it's all been snuck in there, it's, caved on what was, what's pretty important, and, and then they slip other things in there. But that's usually what they do, so.
Well,
will you get your back pay, do you know?
I have no idea.
All right.
So, I mean, they said yes, but we'll see when I go back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let us know.
Today's going to be the S show hour.
Take care.
Thanks, Andrea.
You guys have a good day.
You too.
Thanks for letting me
Bye-bye.
listen.
Let's go to Navajo Nate.
Hey, Nate, how are you today?
Yate, Radio from Hell. How are you?
Yate. Was that, was
Yeah,
that
you're
pretty
doing
good?
it better.
Was that better? Yate.
Yeah, it is better. It is better.
Okay. What's going
Well,
on?
speaking about bunnies, just joking. No, but I used to actually raise bunnies back in the day when I was a kid with my grandma and my grandpa. They raised them, so we took care of them, and yeah, they really bred like rabbits.
Yeah, and you,
There's a reason that's a saying.
You raised them for, I would think, not for pets, but for food, I would think.
Yeah, back then they did it for food, but I don't really remember like us eating it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we sold them to anybody, but I don't know. I was too little back then to really understand that.
Yeah.
What else?
But anyways, I wanted to call in and see if you guys hear about if it was the Aurora Borealis was any better last night than it was. I was stuck inside working, so I couldn't go out and see.
I didn't see it myself, but we received a couple of emails with really spectacular pictures.
Did people try to wake you up, Bill?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. So I don't think
You don't owe me $1?
No, I don't think my family saw them either, really.
Okay.
But yeah, some really spectacular pictures. There's one
Yeah.
right now. X96.com/live. I forget. Is that one from Blake, perhaps, or for Tasha in North Ogden sent one? I know. So. That's
Well,
beautiful.
Well,
isn't it?
if you guys didn't know this, but there's actually like a lot of things that for Native American, for me at least, for the Navajo,
Mhm.
it's like things that happen like up in the sky, such as like shooting stars,
Yeah.
lunar eclipses,
Yeah,
solar
yeah.
eclipses. We're not supposed to observe any of that, so it's not like I'm supposed to be able to do that.
You're not supposed to.
Why are you not supposed to observe that?
Bad omen.
Well, I mean, mostly like with like the sun and moon with the eclipses. For us, it's like you're observing like a husband and wife. They're
Oh.
embracing, but basically you're not supposed to. Basically, you're just supposed to stay inside, mind your own business. No fornicating, no kissing, no drinking, no alcohol, no smoking. Basically, just exist while that happens. Let it happen, and then go about your day.
And then go ahead and fornicate after that.
After that, yeah.
Yeah, right. All right. Nate, thanks for your call.
Well, thank you guys.
Okay.
All right. So
Have
long.
a good day.
Thank you.
But Tasha and what's the other name that sent the picture? Amelia Broadbent sent those. Tasha and Amelia Broadbent sent those Aurora Borealis pictures.
All right. Let's see. Jello Saladani checking in. Let's see. Boy, this text program, I hate it. Yeah, Slim Shady is fine, Allison. He's just fine.
The real Slim Shady.
Yes.
Is fine.
Troy of Riverton checking in. Got a lot of people. Happy pre-Friday.
All right. I'll take it.
I know Gina is weird about people giving her food. Will she eat homemade holiday treats? The answer is no.
Nope.
No.
It's nothing against anybody specifically.
She doesn't trust any of you.
No.
Yep.
She's sure that you're poisoning her.
Right Wing Wade has some traffic for you. Jocelyn of Sandy checking in. Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. Headed to St. George for the grand opening of our new office. Mike in Nashville. I'm not a big fan of musicals, but Hamilton is good. Let's see. Sleepless in Sandy. I didn't know Hamilton was a rap musical.
Wait a minute.
I know.
Housekeeper Mariah checking in. I wasn't expecting to feel old this morning, but the On This Day called me out big time. Johnny B checking in, listening while playing chicken with the Tylenol.
It looks like somebody says my daughter's school just had a Sadie Hawkins dance.
They still do
Really?
it.
Do they?
That's
I didn't think they did anymore.
I didn't either because it's stupid.
They have girls' choice, all kinds of girls' choice.
Mr. G-Man, while I'm here at work, I've got to let you know, X96 has the greatest morning show.
Oh.
I sent this because I can.
Well, thank you.
Katie in Sanpete County, Salem Steve checking in. Reminder, Mike Lee represents all canine bodily discharges.
Okay.
Mikkel of Reno. Meshach of Erta checking in. We're almost there. One more step to go, and then we'll have the weekend. San Diego Eric. Midvale's Rousdower. Looks like everybody's here, so let's begin.
Right Wing Wade says I-15 both lanes moving along smoothly. Accident southbound 215 north of California Avenue. And I think that's what UDOT's telling me, too. We've got crash northbound I-215 west 201 interchange. Center lane blocked. Quite a bit of slowage through there. Looks like things are completely stopped, actually. Whatever you're seeing, you can text us and let us know. 33986 is where you do that.
All right. Coming up after these messages and a song, it's Big Boy News, and Frank Christ presents the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll explain how to play what you'll win coming up. Larson, HVAC and Plumbing.
Winter is coming and energy prices are on the rise. Would you like to lower your energy bills with a high-efficiency HVAC system and get up to $4,500 back? The tax incentive for the new dual-fuel heat pump expires on January 1st, so now is the time to upgrade to the most energy-efficient system possible. I had Larson put one of these in my house.
I got one, too.
And my house has never been as comfortable. I don't know what it is about the heat pump. You know how before you'd have the furnace kick on and your house would get really warm and then it would turn off and then it would get cold and then it would get warm again. The heat pump just keeps it a constant temperature. I don't know how it... Sean and the guys at Larson can explain to you how it works.
We need one here because it was warm when we arrived and now it's cold.
It's starting to cool
off.
Yeah.
Right now, X96 listeners can also save an extra $496 on a dual fuel heat pump until the end of the month which adds up to $5,000 in savings. So there's lots of reasons to do it now before the end of the year. Sean and the folks at Larson can explain it all to you. You can go to larsonhvac.com/X96 or give them a call, 801-930-5450.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to ZeroRes.com today.
Do you want to tell your hitchhiking story here, Bill?
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
or not.
It's, so I brought it up, and I'm sure I've told it before. I used to hitchhike a lot, and mostly I would just hitchhike around town. And I hitchhiked, from my girlfriend lived in North Ogden, extremely far away from me. No car, hitchhike.
And how? And this was more common back then. People, wasn't it?
I don't. Hitchhiking used to be really common. When I was doing it in Ogden, I don't recall seeing anybody else doing it.
Now, would you get into any car that pulled over, or would you
Pretty
ever
much.
be like,
Yeah.
no, never mind, I'm good?
No.
Well, hitchhiking was fine until Ted Bundy ruined it.
Well, and I never really had much problem, and I continued to hitchhike after this actually, but not in Ogden. So a car pulls over. I was up on Harrison Boulevard, 2400 block of Harrison Boulevard. Car pulls over to pick me up, and 2 guys in the front seat, teenage guys, I guess, and one of them hops out, the driver's or the passenger side hops out and says, "Get in," and motions for me to get in to that seat. And I did, thinking, okay, he's going to sit in the back seat for some reason. No, he pushes me up against the driver and sits down in the passenger seat.
Like a bench seat.
So there I am wedged. Yeah, a bench seat. So there I am wedged between the 2 of them in the front seat.
And nobody in the back. That's weird.
No. Nobody else in the car, as far as I know. And
Well,
off
we
they
can keep
start.
an eye on you.
Off they. Well, they were not subtle about. They started saying, "So, what do you think we should do with this guy?" And I got. Oh man, I was.
Were they messing with? They were messing with.
I think so. I'm pretty sure they were messing with me because at some point I wasn't in the car long. At some point they pulled over and said, "Get out, get out," and I did, and off they went. But I remember being pretty scared by it.
And you hitchhiked after that?
Yeah, I got over being scared. You had more than one child. I got over being scared of being.
I forgot what it was like.
Yeah, being kidnapped.
We kept telling you,
I hitchhiked when I was at Penn State. I hitchhiked quite a bit because I didn't have a car. That was pretty common to see people doing that, though. Everybody going up to campus, and there were people who didn't have cars, so we just stand, and people would pick you up all the time. Sometimes it was the same person would pick you up. Although one guy picked me up. He picked me up 3 or 4 times. This was in Pennsylvania, at Penn State, and it was kind of a nice sports car, and he had some sort of accident. He'd been horribly burned, and his face was just a skeletal face essentially, and he was really nice, and but I remember just the first time I got in the car, I went, oh my gosh, but no, he was very nice, and he gave me a ride 3 or 4 times.
So you didn't shout out loud when you saw him. Ah!
Yeah.
You didn't.
No, no. Luckily, I did not. So, yeah, I think the farthest I ever hitchhiked was from Cedar City to Salt Lake City.
My hitchhiking experience is very limited because I didn't, except when the haunted Fiat broke down. This is my dead grandfather's Fiat.
Yeah.
That,
Actually haunted.
That the family took over, and it was haunted because anytime I would go to something that I know that he would disapprove of, the car would just stop working.
Yeah.
He was watching you from beyond the grave.
Mechanics could not explain why. It was like you're driving along and somebody put the brakes on and it just stopped. All right. So that happened because I remember I was on my way to a radio gig.
He didn't approve of the radio gigs?
Oh no.
If you were on your way to a welding gig, that would be okay.
Some sort of tractor gig or something like that.
Farming. You're going to do some farming.
Couldn't get it to start up again, so I just kind of left it. And so I started walking, and I'm walking with my thumb out. Car pulls over, and I walk up to the passenger side door, and there's an attractive woman. And I thought, this hitchhiking thing's all right. And I opened the door, and she says, before you tell me where you're headed, a very important question. What's your sign?
Seriously?
And I went, Virgo? And she went, okay, all right.
This was the vetting process.
This was the vetting process.
Now, I'm curious what she would have said to.
At least there was a vetting process.
I wonder what the no would have been.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
It would have been my sign. It would have been Taurus.
Taurus?
It would have been Taurus.
Nope, I'm sorry.
No, I'm terribly sorry. You're gonna
Taurus? No, not compatible. Sorry.
You're just not going to be able to get a ride. I'm terribly sorry.
No. That's why we struggled for so many years, Carrie.
Yeah. Boy News and Opinioendo right now. Then immediately following that, it's our Dead Celebrity Game. Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine.
Oh, yeah.
We'll give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you will win.
Tickets to see Of Monsters and Men Saturday, November 22nd at the Complex.
Of Monsters and Men tickets at 877-602-9696. Call now. Line up to play. Frank Christ presents. After this, Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Brought to you by
Business owners, do you owe $15,000 or more on employment taxes and don't know what to do? McClure & Stewart, your local trusted tax attorneys. Go to McClureandStewart.com today.
I got an email yesterday from John Bischoff, and he said, "Did you see Demi Moore on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert? I don't know who's been doing her work, but she looks fabulous." And so I looked up some pictures, and she does. Demi Moore was the picture of sophistication Monday evening as she made her way to The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, accompanied as always by her beloved dog Pilaf. The actress, who is now 63 years old, put on a radiant display in a fitted satin blazer and matching white trousers over an electric blue blouse with a racy keyhole cutout in it. See, right? It's not very racy, really, is it? Demi completed her look with sparkly dangling earrings, black stilettos, a pair of tinted aviator-style glasses, and her micro chihuahua tucked happily under her arm. And then it goes on to say...
Wait a minute. What's a micro chihuahua?
It's a tiny, tiny
it's
chihuahua.
Even a smaller chihuahua?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And that's a full-grown dog.
How do you not step on that?
Well, you keep them under your arm. And so she has 9 dogs. This is what I like about this story. She has 9 dogs in total. Pilaf, named after the Indian rice dish, is her... I love it.
Someone might not know what...
I'm sure. Is her constant companion and has become a star in her own right, boasting, the dog, her own Instagram page with an impressive 68,000 followers. Demi Moore. And then I think she went on to talk about how she believes in UFOs with Stephen Colbert.
Okay.
I think Stephen Colbert is kind of an alien enthusiast, just interested in it. And she, Demi Moore, I think, grew up in around Roswell, New Mexico. So they would talk about that sort of thing. Donald Trump on Wednesday night, last night, signed a spending bill that reopens the federal government after the longest shutdown in history. The bill passed the Senate on Monday with a final vote of 60-40. After 8 moderate Democrats sought a bipartisan compromise with Republicans. It passed the House Wednesday by a vote of 222 to 209. Donald Trump presented the shutdown as an effort by Democrats to force taxpayers to pay for services for illegal immigrants.
Wow, that doesn't even make any sense.
Says it all the time. And said that the party was responsible, the Democratic Party was responsible for the delays to SNAP payments and widespread flight disruptions that it caused. If you will recall, throughout this week and part of last week, we had story after story after story how the Trump people refused to pay SNAP benefits.
Yeah.
The court orders them to pay SNAP benefits, and they'd say, well, we're not going to do it because of this, and we're going to appeal, and they put a block on it as often as they could. So don't buy the BS that the Democrats were responsible for the delays to SNAP payments. Today we're sending a clear message that we will never give in to extortion, Donald Trump said during the signing Wednesday. Don't forget what they've done to our country. Don't forget.
You've given in to extortion, Donald.
Well, that's coming. The U.S. Senate passed the legislation to reopen the federal government. But there's a ban in there on intoxicating hemp beverages. The provision, added by the Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell, closes what he calls a hemp loophole in the 2018 Farm Bill. The new rule prohibits Delta-8 products and other synthetic hemp items containing more than 0.3% THC. The Food and Drug Administration says THC has psychoactive and intoxicating effects. The FDA said concentrated amounts of Delta-8 THC are typically manufactured from hemp-derived cannabinoidal items. But Kentucky is not happy with this.
Yeah, they're farmers.
Because there are a lot of hemp farmers in Kentucky. And Rand Paul said this is hurting Kentucky farmers. He was the only Republican to vote against the bill to reopen the government. Utahns can expect their SNAP benefits very soon, apparently, but within 24 hours, experts say. Part of the bill includes the funding of the SNAP program, the food stamps, which was paused during the shutdown. That'd be great. I'd like to be able to go shopping again. It would be really nice. We'll be able to eat, said Joshua Lind. He was at the Bountiful Food Pantry Wednesday evening after missing his SNAP deposit this month. We were supposed to get our deposit today, unfortunately, but that's life. So here we are. The Utah Department of Workforce Services says that once the shutdown ends, people whose SNAP benefits have been delayed should start to see the money in their account within 24 hours. These are just electronic transfers, so it should be pretty quick. A heavy police presence responded to a University of Utah dormitory last night after receiving a swatting hoax call of an alleged stabbing.
Oh, good. Taking them away from actual problems.
But by the way, do you know why they call it a swatting call?
Are you asking or do you know?
I do know because I looked it up this morning. It occurred to me I don't know really why they call it swatting. It means, so it's Special Weapons and Tactics, the SWAT team. So it's kind of SWAT team. So it means a call which causes a SWAT team to be sent out. That's why they call it swatting. At any rate, University Police received the call from the Salt Lake Police Department at 7:31 p.m. about a stabbing that was placed through a non-emergency line. The suspected caller, whose identity was not confirmed, claimed to have stabbed his girlfriend at Collert Village. That's a housing place up for the students up on the campus, and added that if officers did not respond to the scene within 20 minutes, he would start shooting up the school.
And they have to respond to that.
A shelter-in-place order for students was raised as police began conducting sweeps throughout the dorm and escorting students out. There was floor-by-floor searches. No threat, no victim found, nothing. The university said the incident is similar to 2 other swatting incidents reported at U.S. universities this week. This is a serious crime, and if they catch you, you little bastards, they're going to prosecute you. Now, let's talk about Epstein and Donald Trump a little bit, shall we? After a weeks-long delay, Representative Thomas Massie, Republican of Kentucky, and Ro Khanna of California, the Democrat, secured the signatures they needed to bypass Republican leaders and force a floor vote to compel the Justice Department to release all of the files in its investigation into Jeffrey Epstein. Representative Adelita Grijalva of Arizona, who won the seat of her late father in September in a special election, was the 218th signature on Massie and Khanna's discharge petition just moments after she was sworn into office on Wednesday. So once the House petition reaches that magic number, the House has to act on it. Those 7 legislative days has to pass before a vote can be called. Speaker Mike Johnson, who was opposed to the effort, he used to be in favor of it.
Yeah.
He used to be in favor of, we're going to make sure that all the Epstein files are released. Now he's a staunch opponent. He said that he would expedite the process and bring the Epstein measure to the floor next week. It's expected to pass the House, but will it pass the Senate?
And even if it does, it has to go to Trump's desk, and he will never sign it.
But that makes him look just as bad.
Yeah. Well, it's now that's why Donald Trump is really sweating bullets right now.
Well, that's why he's going to start a war in Venezuela.
Maybe. It's so hard. Representative Lauren Boebert, she's one of the Republicans pressing for more Epstein disclosures, was called to the White House Situation Room.
Yep.
You know the place where Barack Obama watched Osama bin Laden be dispatched, where wars are started and ended, and
it's a very secure room in the White House.
So Donald Trump calls her to the Situation Room and tries to get her to change her mind about releasing these files, and she stood firm, apparently.
As of this morning, her signature is still on it.
Yeah, she was there with, Attorney General Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, the FBI director. I don't know if Donald Trump was in the room or not, but they tried to strong-arm her into taking her name off that petition.
And shouldn't that tell you? Doesn't that tell you enough?
Here's what I don't understand. If then what's her name, Caroline Leavitt, comes out and says, this is all a sham. This is all trying to defame the president. There's nothing to this. There's nothing in there. Then why are they trying to strong arm Lauren Boebert?
Exactly.
Because
why are they doing that?
Because if she takes her name off it, then it doesn't have to go to the president's desk where he doesn't sign it. It stops it before it gets there.
I think it becomes very clear that he is guilty as hell, and I can't wait to find out even more details about that. A newly published review of existing scientific studies found no link between taking acetaminophen, Tylenol, during pregnancy and autism spectrum disorder or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
It's fine.
Despite recent public concerns and claims from the Trump administration. These claims are just another mud ball they throw at the picture to try and obscure things.
Exactly.
The review, published in the BMJ by a research team from the University of Liverpool, looked at 40 studies from around the world that were conducted within the past decade. While many of those earlier reviews had reported a possible association between acetaminophen use in neurodevelopmental disorders. Most also cautioned that the findings are skewed by bias, poor study design, or failure to account for family-related factors. No link at all.
Yeah.
And finally, this story for Katie. Listen up, Katie. Scientists have discovered a new species of dinosaur, and they have in a paper published in Scientific Reports, researchers revealed a new species of petrosaur. Those are the flying reptiles. The remains of the flying reptile were found in a regurgitolite. You know what a regurgitolite is?
I can guess.
Go ahead.
Vomit, rock vomit?
Fossilized vomit, yeah. Fossilized vomit, regurgitolite.
Rock vomit is a new...
like coprolite. Regurgitolite it was discovered in the fossil-rich Arapi Basin in northeastern Brazil. Not only did the fossil vomit contain traces of this new species, it also revealed volumes about the ecology and food web dynamics of the Gondwanan ecosystem in which these animals lived. The mineralized lump of vomit also contained remnants of fish that could have been ralphed up by an ancient predator. Ralphed up. The new species, by the way, is named Bacaribu waridza, meaning comb mouth. Comb mouth.
I don't think we have time for sports.
We don't.
Weather. 39 right now. High of 70. We could break a record today. The storm has split. You'll see some of it on Friday, some of it on Sunday. Saturday looks just beautiful. Traffic. We've got vehicle fire northbound I-215 east, 45th south. Crash northbound I-215 west, 201 interchange. Southbound I-215 west, California Avenue. Friend of the program says car on fire, narrowed down to one lane, 215 east side belt, just south of 45th south. Lots of people actually texting in about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 folks letting us know about that. Thank you. Keep texting us. Let us know what you're seeing. 33986.
Frank Christ is here.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning, Frank. Frank is the...
How are we all feeling?
Fine. I'm fine.
I'm just fine, Frank. Just fine. Frank is the Grim Reaper of celebrity souls. And he doesn't like that job because...
I love our precious celebrity.
Like Demi Moore, precious celebrity.
Oh, lovely.
She's forestalling death as long as she can, I'm sure.
I won't be seeing her anytime soon.
No. Frank is, as a Reaper, you would imagine, a skeletal figure, wears the robe, has a scythe, and when a celebrity dies, Frank gets very sad because he has to go and take their spirit, their essence away to the distribution
And I
center.
don't want to because I love our precious celebrities.
I know you do. So when a celebrity checks out, that's what Frank does. And we invite him here to play a game called Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
Frank gives me a list of actors. 3 of the actors on that list are...
Well, they're just fine.
Frank is happy to report that they're alive and well, but one of the actors has taken the big sleep, and it is a contestant's job to cash in on this dead celebrity and win a prize. Who do we have to play?
Adam is here.
Adam, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
That's good to know, Adam. Adam, if you can identify the dead celebrity, you will win what, Gina?
Tickets to see of Monsters and Men, Saturday, November 22nd at the Complex.
All right. Adam, you ready to go?
I am.
Okay, because...
Let's do this.
All right, it's National Hug a Musician Day. Frank has given me a list of actors in movies that are in love stories involving musicians. Number 1 is Isai Morales. He was in 2 Mission Impossible movies. He was in Bad Boys with Sean Penn. On TV, he appeared in Fame, Miami Vice, The Equalizer, NYPD Blue, among many others. He was Richie Valens' brother in La Bamba, which focused a lot on Richie's high school romance. Number 1, Isai Morales. Number 2 is Catherine Keener, nominated for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for Being John Malkovich, and her portrayal of author Harper Lee in Capote. She has a supporting role in the romantic comedy Enough Said, starred in The 40-Year-Old Virgin and Get Out. She co-starred in Begin Again, about musicians in love in New York City. Number 2, Catherine Keener. Number 3 is Alexis Arquette. From a showbiz family with her siblings, all actors, Rosanna Arquette, Patricia Arquette, and David Arquette. Alexis was first on screen in video for The Tubes' She's a Beauty. She was also in Down and Out in Beverly Hills, Threesome, Pulp Fiction, and Bride of Chucky. Her musician love story movie is The Wedding Singer. Number 3, Alexis Arquette. And finally, Kelly Bishop on Broadway in 6 Degrees of Separation and Bus Stop. She went on to play mothers in Howard Stern's Private Parts and Tobey Maguire's mother in Wonder Boys. On TV, she was the mother to Lorelai on The Gilmore Girls. She was in Dirty Dancing, where music and dance are at the heart of the love story. Number 4, Kelly Bishop. Those are the actors. Who's dead, Adam?
I have no idea, so I'm going to guess number 4.
Kelly Bishop?
No, she's fine.
She's fine. She's 81. She's the oldest one on the list, but we'll give you another guess here. Listen carefully. Is it Isai Morales, Catherine Keener, or is it Alexis Arquette?
I think I'm going to have to go with Alexis Arquette.
Very good, very good. She died in 2016.
Too soon.
At the age of 47. There you go. All right, Adam, you won on the second chance. You won the prize. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Hang on.
Oh, I've got to go visit Joe Mantegna.
Oh.
He's tough. He's fine.
78 today.
I think he's fine.
You watch out. He might pull a gun on
What
you.
is he more well known for? Godfather 3 or The Simpsons?
The Simpsons is what I was going to say.
Oh, he'll be dead, Tony, soon. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
Carrie, somebody texted in, there's a car merrily ablaze northbound I-215 at the foot of Mount Doom.
Merrily ablaze.
Lots of folks sending that in. Yes, we do have that there. Oh, where's Mount Doom, you say? I assume everyone knows where Mount Doom is. It's 215 East near the Park City exit.
The belt
to
route
go
right
up
there.
there. Yeah. That's our biggest issue. What issues are you having? You can text us 33986. X96 welcomes thrice November 15th to the Union. Text thrice to 33986 now to win tickets.
Nice. Okay. I mean thrice.
Nice thrice.
We will take a break. KXRK Provo. Be back after these with some geek news for you. Boner of the day coming up. Victoria with the Real Housewives of Salt Lake update. And Beat Gina coming up. Gurky's coming. Oh, it's a big show. Hang on.
You know that moment when you're...
6.
Like a guy in Springville texted in 33986 and is desperately in need of some geek news in Springville. Can you help him out there, Carrie?
Yeah, I think we can help.
Brought to you by Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982, located in the heart of Trolley Square. It's Cabin Fever, so much more than a card store.
That's why Gina's known as the queen of the Segway, right there. Right there.
All right, let's see. We got some trailers for you to watch. Monarch.
Monarch.
You know that Godzilla show?
Oh, yeah.
Monarch, Legacy of the Monsters.
Yeah.
Season 2. We got our first look at it. And spoiler, Kong. We got a Kong sighting.
We have a Kong, too.
Of
Okay.
course.
It's Jack Johnson.
Attention surfers, the beach is closed. This is a high alert Titan area.
Season 2 picks up. Kurt Russell is alive, by the way, and he's on his way to Skull Island. There's a new mysterious village where a mythical Titan rises from the sea. It looks like an octopus or something. But this is more or less just to announce the return of the series and when it starts. And
You quite liked that, didn't you?
I did enjoy it. Yes, I did. So Legacy of the Monsters Season 2 is coming February 27th to your Apple TV.
Okay.
If you got the Apple TV. Let's see. Let's take a look. We got to be careful with this one.
Okay.
This is Gore Verbinski's new movie.
Oh, yeah. Well, the one you were playing yesterday off the air.
Well, see, I can play you a little bit of it. Because, you see, the federal government has determined that you're all 9 years old and you've not heard any of these words before. The name of the movie is Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
I love the name.
That's the whole title.
That's the title. So, Sam Rockwell is a guy from the future.
Hey! This isn't a robbery! I am from the future! And all of this goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, and that's about all I can play for you because of the language. But that's the premise, is that he is from the future and he's come back to warn us about AI or something.
The future is horrible.
The future, there are some changes that you need to make, and he's dressed kind of like a crazy homeless person, and so nobody believes him.
Yeah.
February 13th for that movie.
I will watch that.
I can't count the number of times I've had some homeless-looking person say to me, "I'm from the future, you know."
Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die is the name of the movie. That's coming in February.
Love the title.
Another thing we got for you to look at is the sequel to the Super Mario movie,
Okay.
Super Mario Galaxy. We got to look at that one right here, too.
Hey, big guy! Oh, you wanted to see us?
Don't move, I'll be right up. Sipping the soup, cleaning the paint.
So Bowser's been shrunk,
And also trimming the bonsai bush.
and he's living in a little toy house in Mario's castle, I guess. I mean, I saw the first one, enjoyed it, but I don't remember the end.
Behold, I made a masterpiece for Princess Peach. What do you think?
Love the colors!
It's trash.
How dare you look at my masterpiece and say that?
I'll burn the skin off your bones!
Wow. Sorry about that. That's the old Bowser talking. Still working through my demons, I suppose. Anyway, I need my 8 hours or else I really turn into a monster.
April 3rd is when this arrives, and it also features Bowser Jr., who's come to rescue his father, I guess, is the whole premise behind that.
All right.
Let's see, what else have we got here? Let's go to, and then there's, I'm not sure about this one. To me, the perfect trilogy, one of the, there are trilogies that work.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it was Toy Story 1, 2, and 3.
Ended
That's it.
perfectly. Let it be.
Yeah. But then Toy Story 4 happened, and it was
pretty good.
I didn't like it at all.
Well, that was okay.
I thought it was unnecessary. This one, however, is taking a different turn. So you could go and watch this.
Okay.
June 19th is when Toy Story 5 arrives.
Bonnie, there's a package for you.
When we last left the gang, they'd split up. Woody was staying behind as Bonnie left with Buzz, Forky, and the gang. We don't know how or why, but they all get reunited somehow. But, yeah.
Thank you. Hi there, I'm Lily Pad. Let's play.
So she gets an iPad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting because Toy Story was the first computer-generated animated film.
Mm-hmm.
And it changed the entire scope of the industry.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now, maybe they're making a comment on what they did. I don't know.
Oh.
Because toys are in danger now.
Well, and kids don't play with actual
Exactly.
physical toys.
Yeah, the
They-
tablet becomes too much of a distraction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, I think that's the
It's a good idea.
That's the point that they're making.
It's a good premise.
Alien Earth has been renewed for season 2. Thank
Yay.
goodness.
How soon would that happen?
Soon. Well, they just announced that they're going to start shooting, I think, in January. Avatar: Fire and Ash is apparently 3.5 hours long.
Okay.
I know we've talked about
But-
this a million times.
I know.
I've never seen any of them.
But Guillermo del Toro says he's seen it and he thinks it's fabulous.
Okay.
What do we know? Finally, this. Let's get this picture up here. We've been bidding on memorabilia for all this time.
Yeah.
This is from Heritage Auction.
Oh, that's a great picture.
And this is a Frank Franzetta painting of Conan the Conqueror. Ed, are you paying attention?
If you go to x96.com/live, that's
Now,
where you can see it.
Is it an original painting?
This is the original painting.
Is it oil
It
or
is.
acrylic or what?
And it is going to go for, they're guessing, $13.5 million.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's pretty big too, I think.
It is pretty good size. The current owner is Metallica guitarist Kurt Hammett. He's up there with Guillermo del Toro on the list of famous collectors who have piled up ridiculously amazing amounts of horror and fantasy art. But Heritage Auction says that Hammett bought this painting called Berserker from Franzetta himself in 2009, ahead of his passing in 2010, for only $1 million.
He's making money on it.
Oh, yes, he's making some money on that one.
There you go.
A little something for your Christmas there. Traffic chief, please.
Boy, that vehicle fire northbound I-215 East, it's causing lots of slowage.
It's screwing everything up.
Yeah, lots and lots of folks texting in about it, too. Also crashed northbound I-15 33rd South. And crash eastbound Canyon Parkway. This is in Utah County where that one is. But please, yeah, if you're stuck in that lots of people saying crash I-215 northbound about the 201. Lots of you are stuck there. Turn to your neighbor and wave. They're probably listening to the Radio from Hell show.
All right, here are the boner candidates you'll be voting for. Number 1, Happy Exploding Whale Day.
Oh, yeah.
Boner candidate number 2, I have always thought that sleep is the best medicine. And number 3, at our school, the policy is to expel the victims.
All right, Boner of the Day, Big Boy News, all coming up after these messages and a song. Stand by.
Call your friends, call your neighbors, your family members too, and let them know Beat Gina starts now and will be over in about 15 minutes. They'll thank you. I'm your announcer, Johnny O. No matter how sleepy I am at bedtime, I never neglect my Active Lather facial. It's so easy to work up a rich active lather with Lux soap. I pat it in lightly, next rinse with warm water, then a dash of cool, then I pat to dry, and it leaves my skin feeling silky smooth the way it ought to be. Take a tip from me, Johnny O. Try this Active Lather facial for 30 days and see. You'll have skin that's lovely to look at, soft to touch. Let radio's favorite soap help you keep it lovely. It's care that really works, and it's true. 9 out of 10 radio announcers use Lux toilet soap. And now, please welcome the game show host who all agree has the loveliest skin in the business.
Well,
the glowing Carrie Jackson.
Oh, thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
Very much. The randomizer has picked your contestant. You will be playing against Eric today.
Hi,
Gina?
Eric.
Hello, Eric.
Hello.
Okay, Eric, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you an advantage if you call it correctly. Heads or tails?
I'll say head.
All right, coin toss app says tails, Gina Barberi. Boy, this is tough, Eric.
You're one step further away from winning these tickets to see The Cure live at Vivint Arena on June 4th.
All right, Eric, here's the thing, is that if you can claw from behind and beat Gina, you're going to get those tickets. But if she beats you, what are you prepared to do in her name?
I'm prepared to donate plasma and then recharge with a big fat burger from Proper Brewing Company.
Oh, wow.
As I say it aloud.
Okay.
I know it's very self-serving, but that's what I offer.
All right, then. First question is, I'm sorry to say for Gina, and I'm sorry to say it, Eric, because it's the movie Pretty Woman trivia.
I don't think you're getting these Cure tickets. That's all I'm saying.
Released on this day in 1990. So here we go. First question is for Gina. Let's begin.
Yes.
What is the name of the opera that Edward takes Vivian to?
I'll wait.
Jeez.
Just play the damn game.
Is it 1, The Spoils of Babylon, 2, La Traviata, 3, Phantom of the Megaplex, or 4, The Tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
It's B.
It is.
La Traviata. That was the only opera on there, isn't it?
That's all famous opera.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
1 point for Gina. Good luck, Eric. It's your turn.
All right, Eric.
Oh, man.
All right.
Yes.
No, that one's too hard for you, Eric. I'm going to pick a different one. It was originally
It's
planned.
so very easy. You know, I've never even seen this movie.
Well, see,
How
now,
is that possible?
I never have
I
either.
haven't either.
What?
I would bet most of America has not seen it.
Back to the opera scene. Eric, it was originally planned that the opera scene would be shot in San Francisco. Why was shooting relocated to the History Museum by USC? Is it 1, there was a marathon happening the same day? 2, a huge parade honoring San Francisco morning radio legend Alex Bennett?
Oh. I used to work for Alex.
Did you?
Possible. 3, because of an earthquake. Or 4, the entire city was closed for cleanup after a kaiju attack.
Ooh, D sounds nice and very realistic.
Yes.
But I'll say C, earthquake.
Earthquake is correct.
Good guess, Eric.
Yes.
It's 1-1.
All right, let's see. Let's get you. Here's one,
Okay.
Gina. When Vivian calls Kit to tell her that Edward has hired her for the week, Kit is shown curled up in bed with what? Is it 1, a Pedro Pascal life-size body pillow? 2, a chimichanga? 3, a Pomeranian in an Xmas sweater? Or 4, a Winnie the Pooh stuffed animal?
Winnie the Pooh stuffed animal.
Oh,
This is 2.
2-1. Eric, you could perhaps tie it up here.
Eric, if you can tie it up, I've got a hard one for Gina.
You can do it, Eric.
All
Come
right,
on.
Eric, tie it up here. For the movie poster, famous movie
Yes.
poster, of course, that's not Julia Roberts' body.
No.
Her body, her head was superimposed onto whose body? Is it 1, B. Arthur, 2, Sandra Bullock, 3, Shelley Michelle, Or 4, Marjorie Jacqueline Bouvier.
Oh. Let's see. I was trying to study up for this before, but I don't remember the name. But I didn't recognize the name when I saw it, so I think the third one again.
Shelley Michelle.
Oh, right. Eric, you tied the game.
Correct. All right.
I think Eric's a ringer.
I think so. All right. Gina.
Yes.
Instead of Richard Gere and Julia Roberts, Disney executives originally wanted who for the lead roles? Was it 1, Carol O'Connor and Gene Stapleton? 2, Beyonce and Jay-Z? 3, Sean Connery and Meg Ryan? Or 4, Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens?
I've never heard this before, but it's got to be 3.
It is Sean Connery.
And Gina wins the game. Sorry, Eric.
Damn it,
That's
Eric,
terrible. Sorry.
I know.
But you get the hamburger after you donate
I don't.
blood.
Well, and if you, Eric, if you promise me you will watch Pretty Woman before The Cure comes to town on June 4th.
Wow.
If you can promise me that, that's a good thing to do while you're donating. You can watch a movie while you're donating. Watch Pretty Woman, and I will go ahead and give you the tickets to see The Cure.
All right. Hang on the line.
Thank you. Thank you. My daughter and I were, Ticketmaster said we weren't verified fans, so we weren't able to purchase tickets, so I really appreciate it.
I think you're a verified fan. We verified.
I think you are, too.
All right. Hang on.
I said, I've got to go wash up.
All right. Thanks. All right, 7:24. It's time now for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. And you will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, November 13, 2025. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. And once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. And one of you lucky random Boner voters will receive...
Can't buy it. Got to win it. Radio from Hell Boner T-shirt.
Here's Boner candidate number 1. I'm doing this as a Boner candidate mainly because it's a funny story and I like it a lot in the long run. But it was a boner. It was a boner what they did initially. On Thursday, November 12th. The Boner candidate is titled "Happy Exploding Whale Day." On Thursday, November 12th, 1970, a sperm whale was found quite dead and very heavy on the beach in Florence, Oregon. Engineers with the State Department of Transportation thought the best way to remove this whale would be with 20 cases of dynamite.
What did they think was going to happen?
Which was a classic mistake.
Yep.
The explosion, which was filmed by a team of Portland's KATU News, did not vaporize the whale. The explosion instead rained blubber and gore over the whole area, splattering onlookers, damaging vehicles, and leaving most of the whale exactly where it was.
Yep.
Boner candidate number 1. But now they've... So that's a boner.
That was a long time ago.
But they've turned it into... This comically revolting spectacle lay dormant for many years. Humorist Dave Barry kind of kept it alive in his columns. But in 2020, KATU, the station that recorded it originally, pulled the reel out, scanned the original footage in high def. The incident became so famous that last year, the town, Florence, Oregon, announced that November 12th will henceforth be celebrated as Exploding Whale Day in honor of the poor whale. Celebrations are already in full swing Monday. On Monday night, Florence Mayor, this week, Mayor Rob Ward standing before a small crowd at Exploding Whale Memorial Park, flanked by two people dressed in whale costumes, one dead, the other smiling, officially declared November 2024. Oh, this was last year they did this. The month to memorialize the exploding whale. And it's grown. So this year, the celebration is bigger, and it will continue to grow.
I don't think this is a boner. I think this is they're embracing it, and that's great.
No, but Gina May, the distinction I made at the beginning you didn't quite catch. The original thing that they did.
That's the boner.
That's the boner.
Yeah. Okay.
To think that they could blow up the whale and get rid of it.
And Steph says we should have just sent in RFK Jr. And
well, he would have taken
He would
care
have
of it.
eaten it.
Yep.
That's boner candidate number 1. Boner candidate number 2. I've always thought that sleep was the best medicine. A 44-year-old male nurse who worked at a hospital in Würselen, Western Germany, has been accused of playing master of life and death with the patients he was supposed to care for. Prosecutors presented evidence that he injected dozens of mostly elderly patients with large doses of sedatives or painkillers like morphine and others, sometimes using muscle relaxants, with the simple and petty goal of making his night shift easier. The defendant, whose identity
They're
has
all
not been made
sleeping, so I don't have to deal with them.
He testified in court that he had simply tried to put his patients to sleep because he said, I have always heard that sleep is the best medicine.
That's what it is.
And he claimed that he had no idea that the drugs he used would be lethal. Prosecutors accused the nurse, who had been working at the hospital since 2020, of showing no motivation and no enthusiasm while performing his duties, and showing a complete lack of empathy toward the sick patients in his care. Their investigation found that the patients who needed the most care only irritated him the most. A court in the city of
Go to sleep.
A court in the city of Aachen recently convicted the male nurse to life in prison without parole for the murder of at least 10 of the patients and the attempted murder of 27 others between December of 2023 and May of 2024. Investigators are reportedly looking into several other suspicious cases during his medical career. Boner candidate number 2. I have always thought that sleep was the best medicine. Boner candidate number 2. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. At our school, the policy is to expel the victims.
Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinnuendo brought to you by.
Get a hail of a deal on your next vehicle purchase at Mike Hale Acura, your Utah Acura dealer. Mike Hale Acura, a hail of a car buying experience.
3 of Bob Ross's paintings of happy little trees, happy little clouds, have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars to help cover public broadcasting costs after the Trump administration cut funding. According to Bonham's Auction House, an unframed 24 by 18-inch painting titled Cliffside sold for $114,800. 2 others, one called Home in the Valley and the other Winter's Peace, sold for $229,000 and $318,000 respectively. The buyers' names were not disclosed. A total of 30 Bob Ross paintings are scheduled to go up for auction, with proceeds pledged to local stations that air programming distributed by American Public Television. Ross became a public television icon in the 80s and 90s as host of The Joy of Painting, a half-hour instructional program on PBS. He never charged the network for the show.
Oh, really?
And he didn't earn any money directly from it. But his calm, encouraging style helped build a devoted following that fueled his other ventures, including Bob Ross Incorporated, which was a line of art supplies, which he did very well with that, and deservedly so. Earlier this year, Congress rescinded the $1.1 billion in federal funding for public broadcasting after Donald Trump accused it of being part of the biased media. PBS President Paula Kerger told Scripps News that in July, some of the stations could face closure without replacement funding. Donald Trump's relationship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein continued into his first term in the White House.
Yep.
So much so that Epstein spent Thanksgiving with Trump while the president was in office. According to he spent Thanksgiving with Trump while Trump was still in office, according to newly released emails written by the late financier. Democrats on the House Oversight Committee released a new batch of emails Wednesday obtained from Epstein's estate following the Republican-led panel's release of 20,000 additional documents, and one of those exchanges shows that he claims to have spent Thanksgiving 2017 Trump's first in the White House at his private Mar-a-Lago resort. So it wasn't in the White House that Epstein was there, but it was at
White
Mar-a-Lago.
House South.
Epstein exchanged emails on Thanksgiving morning with Manhattan modeling management guru Faith Cates, who asked where he was spending the holiday. Epstein told her he would spend the day with Eva, likely a reference to his former girlfriend Eva Anderson Dublin, and Cates mentions Anderson Dublin's husband, Glenn Dublin by name, and asks, who else is down there? Epstein names Trump, hedge fund founder Dave Zell, and somebody else he referred to as Hansen. They're not quite sure who that is. White House records and contemporaneous media reports show that Trump spent Thanksgiving 2017 at Mar-a-Lago, but the White House did not disclose a guest list. There is one, but they didn't disclose it.
Mm-hmm.
They could have said, oh, that's certainly not true.
Yeah, he's tried to make it sound like decades before was the last
Yeah.
contact he ever had.
Not the
with her.
case.
Anderson Dublin later testified at the 2021 trial of child sex offender Ghislaine Maxwell that he testified to this. Testified to Epstein going to Mar-a-Lago for Thanksgiving.
Well, you gather on special holidays with those closest
With the people
to
you love, yeah.
The House Oversight Committee, which includes Trump loyalist and Florida Representative Anna Paulina Luna, published 23,000 pages of the documents. Let's see, there is, so that some say, here's one. Journalist Thomas Landon Jr. said he had photos of Trump with bikini-clad girls in his kitchen.
Yeah.
Would you like photos of Donald and girls in bikinis in my kitchen? Epstein asked the journalist. So Epstein had them.
Mhm.
In a follow-up exchange with the reporter, Epstein claimed Trump almost walked through a glass door because he was so distracted by the young women. Have them ask my houseman about Donald almost walking through the door, leaving his nose print on the glass as young women were swimming in the pool, Epstein wrote to Landon in December of 2015.
So if you're wondering what the difference is, so there was Epstein's estate, which has all of these emails and things.
Yeah.
That is separate from the files.
The stuff that's still in the Justice Department.
Which is with the Justice Department because it's the stuff they accumulated from all kinds of different places. From when they raided his house. So this is just what the estate has given to the Democrats and said, here, maybe you can do something with this. This is just a fraction.
There's thousands of emails in this, too.
Yeah, but that's just that.
Exactly.
The stuff they're trying to get released is
well, we don't know.
Is a lot more stuff.
There's a lot more
yeah.
stuff. They're obviously trying not to have it become
It's
public.
video, it's pictures, it's,
Donald Trump's directive to change the name of the Department of Defense to the Department of War could end up costing as much as $2 billion.
That's money well spent.
According to 6 people with knowledge of the potential cost. The name change has to be approved by Congress, would require replacing thousands of signs, placards, letterheads, badges, as well as any other items at U.S. military sites around the world that feature the Department of Defense name, according to 2 senior Republican staffers. 2 senior Democratic congressional staffers and 2 other people briefed on it. New department letterhead and signage alone would cost about $1 billion. So, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Among the ongoing government shutdown, which is now over, Donald Trump's approval rating has dropped to one of the worst points during both of his terms in office, lower than Joe Biden ever reached during his 4 years in office. According to the most recent polling, Trump has a 33% unfavorable rating. This is compared to Biden's worst polling numbers in the last days of his term, when it became sort of obvious that he wasn't quite all there, that he had a 31% negative rating then. Democrat State Senator Kathleen Reeby, excuse me. Democrat Cottonwood Heights has announced that she will run for her 1st district seat in Utah, which covers much of Salt Lake County, with a focus on fighting high prices and rising health costs. Her formal announcement comes 2 days after 3rd District Judge Diana Gibson's controversial decision to approve the new congressional map that creates new boundaries for Utah's 4 U.S. House seats. Glenn, still no word what Ben McAdams intends to do, but I would assume he's probably going to announce running for that same seat. Uber, the car service, following a successful pilot program allowing female drivers and riders to choose only to be paired with women, said that they're expanding it to 26 cities, including Salt Lake.
Oh, so it's working.
The program, called Women Preferences, was announced in July and initially only rolled out in Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Detroit. The company said at the time that it was designed to give women more choice, confidence, and flexibility while using Uber. For riders, they have 3 ways to choose trips with women drivers. They can do so when requesting on-demand trips. Uber says that women riders will see an option called Women Drivers. If the wait time is longer than anticipated, riders can opt for another ride with a faster pickup. So if you say,
can the reverse be true? Can a woman driver only pick up female passengers?
I think so.
Because that would be nice too.
I'd like to request a woman driver.
This was Harry, a base jumper. Jumped off the side of a cliff in Grand County. He got hung up on a ledge and was just hanging there.
There he is.
Had to be rescued by crews who descended to his position by helicopter and hoisted him off the rock face.
You know how I'll never die?
Base jumping.
Never happened.
I think you're gonna die. You're just gonna fall off your chair.
Because I can't guarantee that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, because that's a pretty high chair. Maybe you should request a lower chair.
Yeah, maybe.
And then finally, this. A new creamery is opening in Salt Lake.
A creamery?
Yes. It's called. Oh boy!
Oh, great! You tease us with a new creamery, and then
it's Jeff Olpen, the ice cream guy, is joined by his daughter Lily Stone at his first newly opened brick and mortar location for Hidden Oak Gourmet Creamery. After 3 years of pop-ups and farmers markets, he's opened at Church and State on 400 South in Salt Lake. The protein in the eggs, it goes on, but it's very high-fat ice cream, and it's got unusual flavors. Like you can have basil in your ice cream if you'd like.
Sounds great.
Which might be pretty good.
We'll give it a try.
Yeah.
Weather, traffic.
39 right now. Could break a record or maybe even tie today. 70 expected for a high today. Overnight low 51. The storm system coming through is kind of breaking apart and will be spread out over multiple days. Friday, 20% chance. 67 for a high. Then Saturday looks nice and sunny, 65. Next chance for the storm Saturday night into Sunday. Better chance there, 60%, and we cool off down into the 50s. Monday, even cooler with rain likely, 52 for a high on Monday. Traffic, let's see. Yeah, that crash on 215 northbound, I would avoid 215 going north. It looks like it's completely stopped there. There was a vehicle fire, I think, involved in that, too. Crash northbound I-15, 33rd South in South Salt Lake. And whatever else you're seeing, let me see if anybody sent anything in. Somebody says slow traffic southbound I-15 in Farmington just after Lagoon. Things like that. Send them to us, 33986.
Here's boner candidate number 3. Well, at our school, the policy is to expel the victims. A Louisiana middle school is doubling down on its decision. Doubling down to expel a 13-year-old girl victimized by male classmates who allegedly created and shared AI-generated nude photos of her around campus. The 8th grader at 6th Ward Middle School was accused of hitting one of the boys on the bus heading home after they continued to taunt her and trade the images featuring her face on a naked body. Even after she reported the harassment to school officials, the Lafourche Parish County School District expelled the teen over the physical altercation in late August, expelled the girl because, she had apparently hit him on the school bus, and then they upheld her expulsion during a heated session of the school board. Attorneys argued that she wasn't granted due process and fairness and said that the school board was setting a dangerous precedent by letting the boys involved go unpunished.
Yep.
On September 15th, one of the male students involved in the ordeal was charged with 10 counts of unlawful dissemination of images created by artificial intelligence. That was a police charge. Earlier in the day, the girl had reported the harassment to school officials. I've got to find this one quote. What is she supposed to do? She reported it to the people who were supposed to protect her, and then she was victimized, her attorney said.
Yeah, they ignored her at first.
Yeah, and didn't do anything. Board member, here it is, Valerie Bourgeois, board member, though she insisted that while the girl was a victim, she never would have been expelled if she just hadn't hit the young man. And she suggested they should have tried to settle their differences outside of school.
What?
This is so absurd.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure her parents probably would have pulled her out of that school anyway, because I don't know how you keep going to school somewhere where that happened. But
I
but
don't
to
know.
be kicked out for that?
Yeah. It's pretty extreme. 13-year-old girl, but I just love that. Why didn't you settle this outside of school? Then we wouldn't have had this problem. Boner candidate number 3. At our school, the policy is to expel the victims.
All right, so let's review the first two and vote.
Boner candidate number 1, just for the fun of it, Happy Exploding Whale Day. The initial decision to dispose of a beached whale by blowing it up, very ill-advised and a boner action. Boner candidate number 2, I've always thought that sleep is the best medicine. This is a male nurse in Germany who, over a series of several years, 5 years, kept sedating the patients he was in charge of at night because, well, it was just easier that way. And boner candidate number 3, at our school, the policy is to expel the victims.
All right. Time to vote for Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win, the one that you think is the worst. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text, and then text that to 33986. Or you can call Katie at 877-602-9696. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, November 13, 2025. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. You've only got 4 minutes to get your vote in, so let's go. This is Boner of the Day.
Listen to Radio from 603-986.
7:49. Let's award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by ramen, Tonkatsu Black Ramen.
And Black Velvet Boutique offering fun, sexy gifts, adult toys, lingerie, and expert advice. Black Velvet Boutique open 7 days a week, 595 South State Street in Clearfield.
Of course, Boner candidate number one. Just got an email from Danny. Says, I heard you mention Florence, Oregon. That's where Susie and I are right now.
Oh, well.
How about that? So I guess they went up there for the Exploding Whale Festival.
Mhm.
Exploding Whale Day Festival. Well, as I look at the voting, Exploding Whale Day didn't get that many votes. But, I didn't really expect that. Boner candidate number two got only 26 votes. That nurse who was, I always heard that sleep was the best medicine. But Boner candidate number three, 339 votes.
Wow.
Yes, at our school, the policy is to expel the victims. It's Boner of the Day.
For today, November 13, 2025, now qualified to be Boner of the Week. All right. Is this a sponsored feature?
No, let's
It is
jump
not?
in.
Okay, well, let's just take... Oh, now I lost my music.
Oh,
Sorry. Victoria is here. I'll get the music here. There we go.
She's there we go.
All right.
She's live and direct from the heart of America, the city of big shoulders, the white city, the city by the lake.
It's Chicago.
Chicago, Illinois. And she's here to do the Real Housewives of Salt Lake update.
And Surviving Mormonism. We got a lot to get to. Let's get to it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There's so much. Luckily, I was super annoyed by this week's episode of The Housewives, so I'll cover that quickly, and then we can see how deep we want to go with Surviving Mormonism.
Okay.
So this week's episode of Housewives was episode 9. It's called Unicorn Overboard. We're still on the super yacht below deck crossover, but this is the last part. So the reason the episode is called Unicorn Overboard is because if you remember, Brittany has this stuffed unicorn that has a recording of Jared Osmond telling her goodnight and I love you or something.
Yes.
So dumb. And so Bronwyn and Meredith decide they're going to throw Brittany, this unicorn, overboard on the super yacht. But Bronwyn she's brought these blow-up costumes, and so she's like, let's go, rogue or whatever, undercover, and we're going to give them these costumes. And so I think Bronwyn's the shrimp, and then Meredith is the pink shark. So I have a picture on my Instagram, @JudgyEmpath, that also I think Katie has put it up on the YouTube.
Yep.
And so there's a picture of them on the dock, ready to throw this unicorn overboard. And it's
These
really
people
funny
are
because
so stupid. I can't stand it.
Oh, but it's so funny. And then what's even funnier is the crew actually rescued the unicorn. And so as they're getting off the super yacht, they give Brittany this wet unicorn.
Unicorn
She's very upset.
overboard.
Have a wet unicorn.
She's so upset.
All right.
She's so upset. Okay, so getting to the main event of the episode, and also this was a supersized episode, which means it was almost an hour long without commercials. So for the rest of the episode, almost 45 minutes is spent talking about something we didn't see on camera, which is a huge pet peeve of mine on Housewives.
Yeah.
This happens all the time. If we're going to spend all this time talking about it, we better be able to see it. So what allegedly happened is that Meredith was really upset at Brittany. And so she started creating a scene at the airport as they were leaving, and then it continued on the airport, on the flight. They're on a Delta flight, and I believe they were in first class. And what the women allege is that Meredith and ultimately Lisa were yelling at Brittany, harassing her, shaking her seat, spilling wine on her for the entirety of the flight. And so when they get back, everybody's talking about this. Bronwyn was not on the flight. She flew separately. And Bronwyn does mention she's a little concerned there isn't a video or recording of this. But we're all talking about this. I did post a picture of Mary confronting Meredith about what happened, and Meredith is completely minimizing what happened. Lisa's minimizing what happened. I'm absolutely convinced that something happened, and I think it's because Meredith was drinking and or taking multiple kinds of pills and either can't remember. This happens actually a lot on Housewives. They take a Xanax or they take something else and they drink a lot and they don't eat and they go into these rage. And sometimes
I'm gonna
they
have
admit
to
it
try
and sometimes
that.
they don't. Yeah, let's return and report, Bill.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so whatever. If this goes on for more than this episode, I'm going to be very irritated, but I still have no problem talking at length about my irritation. So, but because we get back in Salt Lake, we get tons of restaurants for our restaurant watch. We get Hearth and Hill. We get the Grand Hyatt restaurant, we get Le Depot, we get Marmalade, and we get the Asher Adams Hotel bar. And then that's the scene that you have the picture of where Meredith and Mary are talking is at the Asher Adams bar. And Mary says something about, Meredith is on Venus and we're on Mars or something, whatever. Anyway, just check it out.
That Asher Adams is in the Union Station, I think.
Yeah, it looks so cool. I'm
It
excited
is
to try
cool.
that out the next time I'm in town. So, yeah. And then at the end of the episode, we get a still to come this season trailer, which means we're about halfway through the season. So hopefully you all can celebrate this little benchmark.
Right.
Okay, so then after the Housewives episode, immediately on Bravo, so this is on Bravo, we get the first part of a 3-part series of Meredith, or of Heather's series called Surviving Mormonism.
So she's just
we
done
get-
this separately from the other housewives.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So she, so this is her own project, and it's on Bravo. It's 3 parts. We get the first episode after the Housewives, and I believe they'll show the other 2 parts after next week and then the week after. However, you can get all the episodes on Peacock. I've only watched the first episode. So what it is Heather. It looks like talking to different people and hearing their experiences. Being in the church and having, either abusive situations or bad stuff happening, right? So their personal story. So what we get in part 1, a big part of it is talking to David Matheson, right? Who is the guy that ran Evergreen and was gay conversion therapy guy, who then came, he said in the show he was outed. And then he came out, right, as being gay. And so he talks about his journey and running it. And Heather is, I think, a very good interviewer. I think she's a good listener, and she's good at drawing people out. And so this is actually really interesting. I didn't know a lot about this. I heard some about it growing up, but not a lot. And so I think this might be for people who haven't heard some of these stories. And
is it serious? I mean, does it take it?
It's very serious.
Very serious.
It's not like the Housewives show at all.
No. And when it comes to this stuff on the Housewives, Heather has always been very serious about this part. And she's very sincere. She wrote her book, Bad Mormon, about her journey. She has another book. I haven't read that one. But when it comes to this piece, I really do take her at her authenticity as far as she wants to be supportive. She's shared her own journey about being born and raised in the Mormon Church, and then her journey about what to do with it now. And she wants to, I think she sincerely wants to provide a place for people to just connect and not bash anything, but just try and connect over what to do with your past experience and what to do next. And so if you're interested in these kinds of stories, I would definitely invite you to check it out. And, she does have, her demeanor and her facade of all her makeup and her hair and stuff. But if you can see past that, I do think this is interesting.
Isn't it sort of bashing it, though, if the only people you talk to are people who have bad stories to tell?
But if,
go ahead.
But if
Gina.
that's the point of the show, if the point of the show is we're talking to people who have had bad experiences, that's the show.
I guess really what I mean to say by that is if you that you should know that's what it is, and whether you want to watch it or not.
Don't go to try and, I don't know, find anybody defending anything. But Heather actually has done this on the show where she has not wanted to come right out with things. But you're not, I think if you're still don't seek this out. If you want to make yourself mad, you can, but go watch it for that. But no, it is if you're looking to just find some of these other stories.
All right.
So, yeah.
All right. I think we're out of time here.
We are.
Okay, then just follow me on Instagram at Judgy Empath, and then let me know if we want to do more Surviving Mormonism or just Housewives, and also Secret Lives of Mormon Wives started tonight as well. We've got lots to do.
We got
so much.
You're very busy.
Yeah, we got to figure
and
this
you have
out.
a real job, Victoria. Thank you so much for making time for
Go
us.
defend people.
I'm on it.
All right,
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Okay, traffic, Gina, please.
Crash southbound I-15 at the 215 interchange in Salt Lake off to the left shoulder. Northbound I-15, 33rd South in South Salt Lake. And sorry, this northbound I-215 still looks like it looks like maybe it's a little bit better, but I think there's a lot of folks still stuck in that. If you're stuck in it, you can share it with us. Say, yep, I'm here, I'm stuck. Or maybe things get moving again. Yeah, somebody says I-215 East backed up to 62nd South. I would avoid that area if you can. Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice paints, and more. Haster Games, 6831 South State, or HasterGames.com.
All right, KXRK Provo, we will take a break. We will be back after these messages. We got Beat Gina on the way. Gerke is going to be here. And news, all that and more on the way. Stand by. RenaissanceRanch.com.
If you have been struggling with drugs or alcohol, this is the place you need to contact. Because they understand that it's hard to reach out for help. That's the very most difficult first step. But Renaissance Ranch is there to help you. It is a local family-owned addiction treatment center. The Renaissance Ranch program is designed specifically for male patients, and believe me, they do help people. As a matter of fact, they have one of the highest success rates in the country of helping people get over their addictions to drugs or alcohol. So, they offer residential and outpatient services, and they're staffed by recovering addicts who understand what you're going through. They know about addiction cycles. So, if you want help, ask for it from Renaissance Ranch. You can go to RenaissanceRanch.com and get a free consultation. And remember, they accept most private insurance plans and Medicare.
3986.
Like Emerald did from Draper, who says, "Bam!" in Draper.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Draper. I was going through, so I'm trying to reorganize. I moved all of my stuff at home from one area to a new office space at home, and I'm trying to reorganize things and go through all kinds of old letters and things like that. And I found a pin that we got in New Orleans at the House of Blues.
Oh, yeah?
And I gave it to Katie because I know she likes pins. It's kind of cool. It's just
I have one of those.
Yeah, I'm sure we got it at the same time. But I was looking through this and I found this and I thought, what the hell is this? It's my draft card. This is my.
I thought you were supposed to burn those.
Well, look at it how badly it's mutilated, and it's the card I got that. So they issued this to me when I was 17, I guess, and it didn't have a classification on it. It just had a space for classification.
What does that mean, classification?
Well, you're either, you're I forget what all of them were, but the fit, young soldier to go fight in the war was 1A, I believe.
Yeah, because 4F is Steve Rogers before the serum.
Yeah, so it's blank. It was blank because I hadn't been through any of the tests, but then I did. I went through all of the tests. They put us on a bus, Greyhound bus in Ogden, took us down to Salt Lake, a whole bunch of kids my age, and to the old Hotel Newhouse, which doesn't exist anymore. And we went through this battery of tests, mental acuity tests. There was one point where it's in a big ballroom at the hotel, and there are all these young men in their underpants being examined by various doctors. And
what was the mood of you when you were there? Was everyone nervous? Were you scared? Were you?
It's a long time ago, and I think I was sort of. It was intriguing to me, and I was kind of pissed off. I was kind of angry about it. I didn't want to be doing it. I didn't want to be there, and I was worried about it.
Sure.
I was worried I was going to get drafted and be sent to war. And I was not. It just made me. I guess I was. I think I was scared, probably.
Yeah.
And but at any rate, so then the last thing they did was they give you you talk to the Army psychologists, the military psychologists, and they talk to you about your mental state and da da da. And at the end, I said I have been seeing a psychiatrist, which was true, in Ogden. And he said oh really, what? Why did you do that? And I said, well, I was having some trouble at home and so forth. And he said, well, have your psychiatrist, here's my card, have your psychiatrist send me a letter. And I said, okay. And that was that. And then I got this new card in the mail, and it says on it, I'm classified 4F, which means men, women, and children will go to war before me. Mm-hmm. They just don't want me.
And were you relieved?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm defective. But it says on the inside of this card, and I realize I've been breaking the law all this time, it says, the law requires you to have this card on your person at all times and be able to surrender it upon demand. So I should have been carrying it all these years.
Yeah, you could have been in violation of the law. Your papers, please. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it says this until you're called up to go fight, you have to have this card on you, and then you surrender it to your whoever your commander or whatever.
Well, the opposite of this is choosing to become part of the military, which
I opted out.
Which my son Festus did, and he sent me a couple pictures recently. I know folks are always asking me how he's doing. And he said, Mom, I got to tour a Japanese destroyer. If you go to x96.com/live, he's in the very middle there. Maybe you can see his mustache. I don't know.
That's all I can see. I can't even see the destroyer.
But he's on an island in the middle of the Indian Ocean. I don't know why there's a Japanese destroyer there. I'm sure that's information I'm not privy to.
See, this is an era when being in the military, this is fun. Back when I was going to be in the military, was not going to. There was no fun involved.
Well, speaking of fun, he told me the other day that he signed up to do something with there are a bunch of marine biologists there studying baby sea turtles. and they needed some people to go out and help tag baby sea turtles as they're born on the beach. He sent me a video of that, and I can send Katie that for some other time. We can talk about it.
So he has to go watch mama sea turtles give birth?
Well, and tag the babies. Put little so they can keep track of them.
They take little ink pads and they do little flipper prints.
Now this picture, x96.com/live, you can see it's a Japanese flag, obviously, and you can see that Festus is extremely sunburned.
All I can see is the mustache.
And I said, number one, you're in the medical field. You should know better and put sunscreen on. Mm-hmm. And he said, well, when I went out to tag the baby turtles, I had a big hat, which I thought was enough, but no. So he's painfully sunburned there. But when we have time some other day, we can talk more about the sea turtles.
See, again, being in the military is fun right now.
Look how fun. You get to go play with turtles.
You can go tour Japanese destroyers and play with the turtles.
Not like when you were.
Be on a beautiful island out in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
Believe me, I get nervous about, and maybe you do with your kids too. Like Muhammad, if a draft comes back, I'd be worried about that.
They won't have my kids.
No,
there's no way. They won't take them.
Festus wants to do it, so I'm glad he's there. But yeah, for people that don't want to do it,
it's a job. Like the way it's approached now, and I think that's good. So this has gone to the all civilian army.
Mm-hmm.
Back when it was the draft, they were just pulling you off the street,
and you had to do it, whether you want to do or not.
Yeah, and now the people in the military, which is much better, really. They're people who want to be there.
Sure, yeah, you chose it.
They choose to be there. They want to be there, and I think that just makes for a much better.
Can you imagine if you had gone? I can't picture you doing that. If you had to, you had to, but
I don't.
I have a hard time envisioning you in that situation.
So I'll tell you what I felt about it at the time too. Part of the reason I didn't want to go is because I thought I will be too good at it, because I will follow orders.
Yeah.
I know how to do that, and
that made you nervous.
Yeah, it made me nervous that I would be too good at what I was going to be asked to do. I wouldn't. Yeah, and I didn't, and I was morally opposed to what was going on at the time.
There was that.
Yeah, and at the same time, I was also morally opposed to people who treated veterans poorly at that time, which they did. People coming back, kids my age coming back to the States, and they got treated like crap, and that was not right either.
It's like Daddy Gary, who's your same age.
Yep.
He did get drafted, and
sucker. No,
and sorry. he was in for a bit, but then he became a conscientious objector, which is
that's really hard to do.
Yeah, and he got it.
Hard.
Yeah,
they're pretty strict about that.
Which means you can go in and go, I can't.
I don't think I ought to be doing this.
Yeah.
All right.
Crash southbound I-15 at the 215 interchange, left shoulder affected there. Looks like finally northbound 215 has started moving again. That's been an issue for quite a while this morning. Looks like it's opened up, so that's good news. If you see something somewhere that you think friends of the program need to know about, like this one, somebody says fender bender eastbound 106 South and State Street. Thank you, whoever sent that in at 33986.
All right, Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia, and if you do in fact play the game, you will win
tickets to see comedian Daniel Tosh December 5th at Kingsbury Hall.
Daniel Tosh tickets, 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play Beat Gina after these messages and a song. 877-602-9696. Mike Hale Acura.
I know you think I'm weird when I say I've purchased 3 different MDX cars from Mike Hale.
That's not why I think you're weird.
But I got my first one 20 years ago.
Wow.
I was pregnant with my daughter, and I needed a new car, and we went to Mike Hale Acura. And for various reasons, subsequent to that, whether I had an accident or outgrew a car, I just kept getting those MTXs because they're great cars. And not just that model, all kinds of great cars available for you at Mike Hale Acura. And peace of mind, you get that there too when you get the Mike Hale Complete. When you purchase a new or precision certified Acura, you'll be enrolled in the Mike Hale Complete program, which includes paintless dent repair, windshield repair, key replacement, and more for 3 years free of charge. Especially those key replacements, those are expensive if you lose your key or something. Getting that replaced 3 years free of charge is amazing. Only available at Mike Hale Acura, your Utah Acura dealer. Listen Up Radio from Hell podcast.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
So it's the murder desk over here.
Oh, let me get the murder desk music ready.
I think we need a sign, too, every time you...
Oh, like a little...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I
A
need
sign
murder.
that says murder desk?
I need a murder desk.
Maybe we could do
sign.
something and superimpose something on the TV.
Sure,
Oh,
yeah. A cryon.
Yeah. So what's happening at the murder desk? Oh, there we go.
So I got very excited because I saw an ad for Dateline on Sunday, which I usually like to watch. Because I like the Dateline. But I was very excited about this Dateline because... and I sent Katie a picture of the ad for this episode of Dateline. Okay. If you go to x96.com/live.
It's Dateline Sunday, Milo's.
So, and you notice those are French fries.
Crinkle cut specifically.
Crinkle cut specifically. Now, Milo's is apparently all the rage in Alabama. They're kind of like Alabama's Crown Burger, meaning it's a local place, but there's a bunch of them.
Okay.
And here's a couple things you need to know about Milo's. By the way, Chrissy Teigen was also very intrigued by this story.
Well, of course.
So intrigued. She
did you and Chrissy talk about it?
Yeah, we did. We were chatting about Utah's own Chrissy Teigen. That she wanted to make a pilgrimage to Alabama to check out Milo's. Here's a couple of things about Milo's.
Okay.
They put an extra piece of meat in with your burger. No, not an extra patty, just a little piece of meat like the size of a pickle chip. They call it a little something extra in your burger. Just a little extra.
Is it? It's hamburger.
It's
meat?
hamburger.
Okay.
Just a little something extra.
Okay.
They have not one but 3 secret recipes.
One
for sweet tea, which they sell by the gallon jug out of the Piggly Wiggly.
Like that sweet tea.
They have a special sauce that's browner than a meat and 3-plate. It's flavored by, it says it's like ketchup, but darker.
Okay.
Secret sauce. The third is a seasoning salt. It looks like Lowry's, but it isn't Lowry's. And they not only put it on the burgers, but they put it on the fries.
Ah, okay.
Now the fries are the main event.
All right.
People go nuts for Milo's fries.
When does the crime happen?
I'm setting the scene, Bill.
Okay.
Milo's fries are famous.
All right.
So, in 2015, there is a murder case. So it's Cindy Kay Henderson Reese and her husband Michael. They're good church-going folk. Michael picks Cindy up from work. They go to evening church services together. On the way home from church services, they stop by her mom's house, visit her mom, and then they stop by Milo's for dinner. Now, they got it to go.
All right.
Okay.
Hot fries, burgers,
Little something extra.
sodas, little something extra. They go home. Cindy sets the Milo's food on the table and just inside the door, and then says, "Oh, I got to run over to the Piggly Wiggly. We need lunch meat and orange juice. I'll be right back."
Okay.
She leaves. She comes back from the Piggly Wiggly, opens the door. "Oh my God, my husband has been shot and is dead in my house.
In my
I'm
house.
calling the police." Calls the police. And they come. And one of the investigators is instantly suspicious. Does not believe her story at all.
Okay.
And the reason she doesn't believe it is nobody in their right mind would buy Milo's fries and set it on a table and think, before I eat these fries, I'm going to run off to the Piggly Wiggly.
Okay.
Nobody
Nobody would
would
do
that. Why would you
Nobody.
do that?
Nobody.
Take 5 minutes and eat the fries hot.
Exactly.
It makes zero sense
Yes.
that
sure.
you
Okay.
would.
Yeah.
This is the smoking gun. That she might not have been caught in her murder if she had eaten the fries.
So let this be a lesson.
So
To
what
future murderers.
So
All
what
right.
they found out is Cindy Kay is having an affair with the pastor at the church.
Okay.
And husband Michael is in the way. So
Okay. Yep. So there you go.
so that's
I have one question about this whole story that just is going to nag at me.
okay.
Who's Milo?
Oh,
Who's Milo?
I don't.
Why is it
Why
named
is it
Milo?
called
Who's,
Milo's?
who is this Milo?
I don't know.
There's a hole in your story there.
Well, it's.
That's a hole in your story.
But you can't tell me that you don't hear this and think, I got to try these fries. So much so that the police officer was like, nope, this doesn't add up. Why would you leave the hot bag of fries there and go to the... And then they looked in the refrigerator. She said she was going to the Piggly Wiggly for lunch meat and orange juice.
And?
There's a ton of...
Full of lunch meat and
full of
orange
lunch meat
juice.
and orange juice in the fridge.
Again, future
whole-
murderers. You got to think
Gotta
these things
think
through.
these things through.
A guy in the chat room found a bunch of pictures of these Milo's burgers, and he's saying they're kind of messy looking.
Oh,
I like a sloppy burger
and I'm
from
like,
time to time.
you know, you can't judge a burger until it's in your mouth, man. You know.
Yeah.
I just care about the fries. I'm very curious about the.
I'm very curious about who Milo is.
I've never wanted
Appar-
to go to Alabama before, but
Apparently, why don't you stop by Smith's on the way home and get a Milo's iced tea, because apparently that they sell it there.
oh, you can get it there.
Yeah,
Not-
so do that before you watch.
It is the fries I've been interested in. So can we take the show to Alabama to go to Milo's?
Only if you find out who Milo is.
Okay,
We can't take the show to Payson.
let me see.
You know.
Let me see quick. Milo's.
All right. Well, while you do that,
Okay.
I'm Johnny Ola, your announcer, and before we play the game, Beat Gina, let me tell you cats about a candy bar. But it's not just one bar.
Oh?
It's a psychedelic happening.
Well.
Don't be a square, Daddy-O, even if your candy bar is.
What?
The 7-Up bar is a whole new trip. It's the only bar that lets you find flavor, 7 different pillows, 7 different moods.
I want to try this.
Do you dig a smooth caramel? A wild cherry? A far-out coconut? With the 7-Up bar, you don't have to choose. It's 7 different bars in one. Get one and start a flavor adventure. It's groovy, baby. The 7-Up bar. Find your flavor.
How did this not stick around?
Was around from 1935 until the 70s, and then...
It looks good.
My guess is it was too difficult to make.
Yeah, that, and, what if you don't like a couple of the flavors,
You share them with a friend.
Hey, see, x96.com/live, you can see the 7-Up bar.
Yep.
And now, you might be asking yourself why I do announcements for things that you can no longer purchase.
I was going to bring it up, but,
Well, it's my duty as a historian and an announcer.
I
And
appreciate it.
Now, while you still have groovy on your mind, let's say hello to our host for Beat Gina, Gary Jackson.
Oh, thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
Professional game show announcer.
And game show announcer historian.
Yes, truth storian.
Truth story.
Let's see. We've got the randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be playing Dave today.
Hi, Dave.
Dave, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Dave, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Heads.
All right, let's see what happens. It is heads.
You're one step closer to winning these tickets to see comedian Daniel Tosh December 5th at Kingsbury Hall.
All right, multiple choice pop culture trivia. Dave gets the first question to answer on his own with no interference. If he gets it correct, he gets the point. If not, Gina's been paying attention. I'll let her answer the same question, and if she gets it correctly, she will steal your point away. Okay. We've got leftover Ryan Gosling and Leonardo DiCaprio trivia. Dave, I'll let you pick.
I'll take Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling trivia. Here we go. First question. Ryan Gosling was considered to play what role in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice? Was it 1, The Flash? Was it 2, Batman? Was it 3, Wonder Woman? Or 4, Condiment King?
Ah.
I'll go with 2.
You think Batman? That's correct.
Ah, way to go, Dave. Nicely done.
You would have made a good Batman.
Yeah. It's a point for Dave. Now to Gina.
All right, Gina?
Yes.
I'll let you pick. Ryan
Okay.
Gosling or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Let's go, let's stick with Ryan.
Okay. In school, what was his nickname? Ryan Gosling's nickname in
Okay.
school. Was it 1, Trouble?
Okay.
Was it 2, Gauze? Was it 3, Flaky Pastry? Or 4, Sirloin of Beef, Earl of Clothes, Baron of Munchausen, Essence of Myrrh, Milk of Magnesia, Quarter of 10?
Could be that one. I bet it's gauze, though.
You think it's Gauze? Nope.
No?
Oh.
Nope. I just put that in there to screw you up.
I hate it when you do that.
Sorry.
Dave?
Dave?
Yes, I'm going to go with 1.
Trouble.
Yeah, there you go. 2-0.
Nobody's nickname is Trouble. His nickname was Trouble?
Listen, my mother always used to say, "Here comes trouble."
Okay,
Whenever.
all right.
All right.
It's 2-0 for Dave, and Dave has the question.
Dave, you pick Ryan Gosling or Leonardo DiCaprio. You're doing well with Ryan.
Yeah, let's do Ryan.
You want to keep Ryan? Okay.
Yes.
Ryan Gosling is trained and regularly practices what? Is it 1, Klingon opera? Is it 2, spreading the word about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Is it 3, Tai Chi? Or 4, Muay Thai boxing?
I'm going to go with 3.
Tai Chi?
Oh, Gina.
Oh, well, it must be boxing.
Muay Thai boxing.
There you go.
All right.
It's 2-1. It's Dave's favor, but Gina does control the question, so tie it up.
Ryan Gosling or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Let's just stick with Ryan.
Okay, we're going to finish
All right.
out Ryan. He auditioned for what role, Ryan Gosling? He auditioned for what role that was eventually given to Garrett Hedlund?
Okay.
Is it 1, Dawn in Friday Night Lights?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 2, Sam Flynn in Tron Legacy? Is it 3, Steve in American Browser History X?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it 4, Dr. Aphra in There Will Be Blood Donation?
I will go with 2.
Tron
And
Legacy.
Gina ties it up. Phew. Now, Dave.
All right, sorry, we are out of Ryan Gosling trivia.
So don't pick that.
We're going to Leonardo DiCaprio trivia. Dave, what line from Titanic did he ad-lib? Is it 1, we're going to need a bigger boat? Was it 2, say hello to my little friend? Is it 3, I'm the king of the world? Or 4, sorry, you just seem like, kind of an indoor girl?
I'm going to go with 3.
King of the world.
And there you go. Right. Dave wins the game. Nicely done, Dave.
You're a fine opponent, Dave, and you've earned outright these Daniel Tosh tickets. He's coming December 5th to Kingsbury Hall. If other folks are interested in that show, you can find out more information at x96.com.
Hang on the line, Dave.
Now, before I go to enjoy some quiet time with Mrs. Ola,
yes,
the 7-Up bar was discontinued in 1979 because Pearson's Candy Company sold the name to the American Bottling Company.
Ah.
You see, the primary reason was a trademark conflict with the 7-Up soda brand.
Wow.
Leading to a sale of the candy name to the bottling company. Pearson's chose to discontinue the bar after selling the brand because, well, it was impossible to continue making the bar with that name.
And right now the closest that you have is something called the Sky Bar, which has only 4 flavors in it.
Okay. I'm coming, Mrs. Ola.
All right. Big boy news and opinioendo now, brought to you by
Laser Maestro presents Rush only at Clark Planetarium. Step inside Friday and Saturday nights. Feel the power of Rush like never before. Stunning visuals, heart-pounding sound, legendary music surround you in every direction. Experience the ultimate Rush tribute. Visit clarkplanetarium.org.
Well, he was once a heartthrob. The beloved star of Dawson's Creek, James Van Der Beek, is taking the difficult step of auctioning off some of his most iconic showbiz memorabilia to help cover the cost of his cancer treatment.
I saw this yesterday, and I saw a lot of people saying, hey, they made a lot of money off that show, Dawson's Creek, in the reruns and everything. Can't they help pay for his cancer treatment?
No, they've snorted all that money. The 48-year-old actor who shot to fame as the teen heartthrob Dawson Leary from 1998 to 2003 revealed last year that he's been battling stage 3 colon cancer. Now he's partnered with Prop Store to give fans a rare chance to own a piece of TV history while supporting his fight. Among the items on offer are the outfit he wore in the show's pilot episode, expected to sell for around, this is in British, so £4,000. That's, what is that, like $8,000 or so. Also up for grabs, the necklace his character gave to Joey. Oh, I remember that. No, I don't. Which could fetch between $26,000 and £52,000. Dozens of other collectibles will be available, with 100% of the proceeds going directly toward his medical expenses. He says, I have some nostalgia for these things, but as I part with them, it feels good to be able to offer them through Prop Store's auction to share with those who have supported my work over the years. They'll go to people who really, remember them and remember the show. And
I'm just stuck on the fact that he needs to do this to pay medical bills.
Welcome to America.
Yeah.
Is he going to be selling any memorabilia from the Bee in Apartment 23? That's the question, because he was really good at it.
I don't know.
Yeah, he should have SAG-AFTRA insurance, so I wonder...
You would think. Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't cover everything.
Could be.
It's likely to be a crowded Democratic field in 2026 here in Utah as a result of a judge's order on redistricting. 2 candidates have now announced their run for Congress in Utah's newly formed District 1. We had earlier that Kathleen Reeby had announced, I think yesterday, that she was going to run for the Democratic seat. And this morning, Ben McAdams, has said he is going to run for Congress. I'm getting off the sidelines. I'm running for Congress.
And Robert Gerke broke that story this morning, and Gerke will be here in our next break.
The former congressman announced his campaign would tackle issues like affordability, housing, and medical care. From advancing LGBTQ rights to holding Donald Trump accountable, I've never been afraid to do what's right for Utah, McAdams said. His run has long been rumored. A PAC started sending out fundraising efforts and reports that he was inviting supporters to a launch party. So. Well, I can't read this whole thing, but a part of this is pretty interesting. It's a commentary. It appears that the extent of Donald Trump's involvement with Jeffrey Epstein is about to finally fall into the open. Left unanswered is whether anything means anything anymore. But even in this cynical age, perhaps almost quaintly, the matter of the infamous late financier and child sex abuser probably still does mean something. The world will soon find out. Anyway, now everyone's sentient and sensible has long suspected that Trump was grossly involved in Epstein's world. But how, we don't know exactly, though, of course, Trump was found liable for sexual abuse in another case involving E. Jean Carroll. But he had to have some knowledge of what Epstein did to his girls. At one point, the two men were best friends. Epstein surely wasn't the one who called his own plane the Lolita Express. Those around him did. Trump knew but did nothing. He knew about it but did nothing. Then recently he did something. He blessed Ghislaine Maxwell's move to a more comfortable prison surrounding. Her conviction in relation to the crimes of Epstein, her former partner, be damned. But there is one thing that you know about Trump. He sympathizes only with himself.
Yep.
What may occasionally look like care for others is just expression of fear for himself. This goes on. It's where did this? It came from a site called The Raw Story, which I get a email or a newsletter from every morning, written by somebody named Jason Masiak, who is an attorney and former editor at Occupy Democrats. And it occurs to me too that Republican senators have to vote to see if this the files will finally be released.
There are some.
Well, the Senate has to approve it. And what I'm thinking is that a lot of Republicans, senators, might now be thinking, as a lot of Republican House members now might be thinking, hey, this is our chance to get out from under Donald Trump's thumb.
Or to show my constituents that I was on the right side of history.
But then you also run the risk of his wrath, because he will still be president for a while.
Yeah. U.S. Representative Celeste Malloy, hello, checks out a drone. There's a picture of her checking out a drone inside of a Salt Lake City warehouse. A group of men are controlling the weather. As the team of drone pilots and environmental specialists, employees of the cloud seeding company Rainmaker, spray chemicals into the sky. A small crowd, including one of Utah's top environmental officials, watch carefully. The process of cloud seeding, a long-studied method of artificially inducing precipitation, has been creating rain and snow in Utah since the 50s. But in the era of Donald Trump and Robert F. Kennedy's Make America Healthy Again, weather modification has become a target of conspiracy theories and political attacks.
When you talk about creating weather, it's not like on a day like today where it's blue sky and there's not a cloud in the sky.
Make it rain.
It doesn't work. What this does is, do people even know how rain falls out of? This is a serious question. How does rain fall out of the clouds?
Water attaches itself to particles.
Yeah, and then it's heavy and it comes
falls
down.
out. Yeah.
All this is doing is clouds that already have water in them. It's not making water.
It's just trying to get more water out of it.
It's just getting more water out. And when they say they're going to put chemicals up there, people get all freaked out.
Yeah.
Everything is a chemical. It's not.
The Illuminati have a weather machine.
Yeah.
And they flooded the whole South.
Now, if you want to argue about cloud seeding, there is evidence that it's not really that effective. That it's wasted effort in the long run. It's not dangerous. It's not a conspiracy, but it also may not work as well as they want you to believe it does.
Sports weather traffic.
Utah Mammoth won last night. They beat Buffalo 5-2. They play the Islanders tomorrow at 7. Utah Jazz are home tonight against the Atlanta Hawks. That game is at 7 o'clock. In college basketball last night, Utah State Aggies beat Weber State Wildcats 83-73. And UVU and Westminster played. UVU winning that handily 91-60. That is your sports weather. No cloud seeding today. Sunny, high of 70. We could tie or break a record today for warmth. The storm system coming through, kind of breaking up a little bit. Tomorrow, 20% chance of showers, 67 for a high. Saturday looks nice, high of 65, mostly sunny. Then another chance of showers Saturday night into Sunday, a better chance actually, 60% Sunday. That continues into Monday. We drop the highs down into the 50s for those days. Traffic, let's see. Got a crash westbound 215 south at milepost 10 in Murray. It's off to the right, it looks like. Let's see. Traffic is now backed up all the way to Lambs Canyon from the Park City exit because of a cement truck tipped over. Several friends of the program have sent this one in. Thank you for letting us know what's happening there at 33986. Why spend stupid ticket prices for concerts when you can experience great live music for much less at Salt Lake's coolest, most intimate venues? Don't miss Indie Darling Nico Case Wednesday, November 19th at the Eccles Theater. Get tickets at thestateroompresents.com.
All right, we got Gerke next. Stand by.
From hell.
All right. Is this sponsored, Gina?
It should be.
So you're saying
it should be?
No.
I'm saying there's a chance.
The pickle guy. Gurky. Gurky.
Yeah.
Radio from Hell on X96.
It is Robert Gurky.
It is.
Columnist for the Salt Lake Tribune, columnist
Indeed.
and reporter. Okay, let's get right to the redistricting stuff. When are we going to get rid of that activist judge? That's what I want.
The Representative Matt McPherson, who said he wanted to impeach her, has kind of backed off that a little bit. Now he's just thinking about it. But there's a lot of angry legislators who are looking for a little revenge on this. And so I would expect that there's going to be some retribution, retaliation.
Counter the argument. That
okay.
So Spencer Cox said he's inclined to support
an appeal
of this because the legislature is the one who's supposed to redistrict, not a judge.
Yeah, there's a provision in Article 9 of the Utah Constitution that says that the legislature every 10 years shall draw the maps.
Mm-hmm.
The problem that the judge faced, and she put this in her ruling the other day, is that the legislature failed to draw a map that complies with the law. I mean, they have to draw the maps, but they have to draw the map within the boundaries that are put into the statute. And so, since they didn't do that, in her judgment, and we need a map. We needed a map by November 10th. Then she said, I reluctantly have this obligation to step in and fill the void so we can have an election.
Do you have any idea of what kind of crap she's been getting just sort of informally, not in public? Is there some? Do you know?
Yeah, I mean, there has been, but they don't like to talk about if she's getting threats, if there's been this or that, because it kind of encourages it. But yeah, there's been a lot of pressure. From even on social media on the right about how she should be impeached, how she, is a disgrace and this and that. It's, and the funny thing is a couple years ago when she first got this case, she didn't want to bring Proposition 4 back. That was one of the first questions in the lawsuit was, is Proposition 4, is this Better Boundaries Initiative, in fact, the law? Did the legislature violate it when they repealed it? And she said, no, they didn't. And then it got appealed to the Utah Supreme Court last year. They ruled it did violate the Constitution, and they sent it back to her.
The Supreme Court said to her, you think about this again.
Yeah. Well, they said you were wrong, kind of, start over. And that's how she ended up with this.
So if she were an activist that was trying to make this happen, she would have done it way back then.
Well, and there was a senator the other day saying that she planned this whole thing to, to run out the clock so there wasn't time for the legislature. And it's like, well, she would have had to start that 2 years ago, putting all the pieces in place.
What a genius.
And it's like,
so now this leaves the door open for a Democrat to maybe get into the Congress, and Kathleen Reby announced, and then this morning Ben McAdams.
Yeah. So this is a district that's has about a 14-point to 17-point Democratic advantage. It's really the first time in probably 30 years that we've had a district that is this favorable to Democrats, and so of course everybody's jockeying to get in.
Which doesn't guarantee that a Democrat will win.
It doesn't guarantee a Democrat will win. It's a distinct advantage, and I think in a midterm election, with everything that's kind of going Democrats' way right now nationally, it's a very strong likelihood that a Democrat will win. But they've got to get through the primary first, and that's going to be the real challenge.
Instead of saying it gives the Democrats an advantage, can't we just say that we will be represented in this district in the way that we choose to be that makes it sound like it's artificial. It's not artificial.
It gives the citizens of the district more chance of representation.
Well,
that's what I'm going.
And for
that's
the last
point, Gina.
The last 20 years, it's been about 30% of the state has voted Democrat, 60% has voted Republican. But 100% of the representatives have been Republican because that's the way that that's the essence of gerrymandering. And so
after every vote, I go, oh.
Well, you still vote.
No, I don't have anything against the Democrats. If you live in an area where the majority of you, that is what you want. I happen to live in an area where the majority of people, I think, in my district would prefer to have a Democrat representing us.
Well, the entire philosophy behind having a representative government is that everybody gets representation. And for a long time now, a big portion of this state's population has not had that. And so there are a lot of excited people. we're hearing Caroline Gleich, who ran for Senate, she posted on Instagram that she's thinking about running. Nate Bluin, State Senator Nate Bluin, is thinking about running.
I like him.
There's a handful of other sort of lesser-known candidates, but so Ben is not. Well, Ben is probably the favorite, just having been there before and being able to raise money, and and he also represented the state Senate district that included a big part of the Salt Lake City area. And then he was Salt Lake County mayor.
And he's a pretty good guy. I mean, he's
a friend of the program.
Is he a friend of the program?
Oh, you haven't heard this story, Robert?
No.
When he got elected the first time, he said, "I don't have anything."
Maybe we shouldn't tell this story because people will vote against him now.
He said, "I don't have anything to decorate I haven't had time to decorate my office." So we sent him a framed picture of us, which you can see in in pictures of him when he was in his office. He put it on his desk.
Had it on his desk.
Yeah.
Well, the challenge he's facing, I think, is he won that Republican leaning seat by being moderate Ben, right? And now it's in a new, much more Democratic seat. Moderate Ben is not necessarily what the Democrats might be looking for. He's also alienated some of the party because of that McMullen gambit a couple years ago, where he convinced him to not run a candidate for Senate and instead get behind Evan McMullen. So he's got some rehab work, I think, to do before he can claim this thing. But I think it has the potential to be a really good Democratic primary, assuming, of course, there is still the possibility that the Republicans manage to appeal the judge's ruling and it gets overturned, or they do something else to monkey with the system.
Before we go, thoughts on the Epstein files and all of that?
Yeah, I think a lot of us have been reading these the other day, and it's kind of like one bombshell after the other. The Representative Grijalva from Arizona was sworn in yesterday, so now there are enough votes in a House to force a vote on the release of the Epstein files. The president's been putting a full court press on people like Representative Boebert. It's been shocking to me how silent the entire Utah delegation has been on this. We've asked them repeatedly what their view is on the release of the files, and it's been radio silence. And so now they're going to be put, assuming they do have a vote in the House on this, they're going to have to be put on the record one way or another. Yeah. So that's something that we're keeping an eye on.
Do you support a pedophile or do you not support a pedophile?
Yeah, or just to support releasing the truth. Give us the facts and let everybody decide for themselves what they think of this.
There's nothing there. That's why we take Lauren Boebert to the Situation Room and pressure her for 2 hours to change her vote.
Yeah, and it is a very narrow margin right now, but it's people like Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene and Thomas Massey, those radical leftists who are driving a lot of this too. I mean, the Democrats are supporting it as well, but it wouldn't happen if it was just Democrats supporting it.
I predict Marjorie Taylor Greene runs as a Democrat next time.
She's had a little bit of a transformation, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'd welcome her in. It's a big tent. We have a big tent.
That's a bold prediction. We'll put a little cheese on that afterwards.
Didn't I hear though she'd like to be governor or something?
Yeah. She's been making noise about how cutting off SNAP benefits hurts people in her district, which it does.
Yeah.
And cutting off the ACA subsidies hurts people in her district, which it does. And so I mean these are real issues that I think she's coming around.
And I noticed that some Democratic states immediately got SNAP benefits going for their constituents again. Here in Utah, we did nothing about it. Of course.
Yeah. We're trying to figure out exactly how long, what the delays are going to be like. The state promised about $4 million a month to sort of offset that, but now with the government reopened, hopefully we can get that money flowing.
Mm-hmm. All right. Robert Gehrke, sltrib.com, Salt Lake Tribune. Is where you'll find his stuff. Thanks a lot for being here, Gehrke.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Bye, Bob. Traffic, Sheena, please.
Northbound US 89 at the I-84 interchange, the right lane is blocked on the right shoulder. Southbound I-15 to go to the I-80 interchange, right lane blocked there. We were hearing from some folks in Parley's Canyon that there was, traffic backed up all the way to Lambs Canyon from Park City exit because a cement truck tipped over. They're suggesting folks stay away from that area. If you see something, as always, you can text us 33986. IFA Country Stores helps grow the things you love during IFA's Animal Food Drive. Every 10 bags of pet food and livestock feed sold at IFA will donate 1 bag of feed to local animals in need. Stop by your local IFA today and get more information at ifa.coop. Yes, ifa.coop.
Thank you very much. We will take a break. We'll be back after some messages and a song with the Boner Recap Game. Easy to play, easy to win the prize. All you have to do is tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, I would cheat today. Yeah, you might guess, but why take that chance? Go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, November 13, 2025. Click on there, and it'll give you the correct answer. Who won the boner this morning, and what is our prize?
Tickets to see The Format, April 11th at the Union Events Center.
Tickets to see The Format. Should be a good show. 877-602-9696. That is the number to call. Line up to play the Boner Recap Game. 877-602-9696.
Well, I have one in studio with me. Festus is here. He's visiting on his way to San Diego.
Am I the favorite?
I love you all the same.
Yes, you are.
And you are all my favorite in different ways.
He's not listening. He's out of town. Bill's right. I'm the favorite.
You're the favorite.
Right.
She says it all the time.
Yeah.
So I have Festus.
The favorite.
And then I have Muhammad.
He was okay.
Who's the other one?
Who is his own person. So when
Unlike Mama Boy.
So Muhammad asked the other day, he said, my friends are going up to Hebgen Lake to go boating and camping, and I would like to go with them. And I said, well, you know your brother's in town, and he's not here very often.
Is that in Idaho?
Is it YA?
Yeah, it's like West Yellowstone.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember.
And I said, and we're having a party for Festus on Friday just because he's here, and we aren't going to have him back for like a year, and we're going to be celebrating his engagement. And
Sounds like it would be a priority for good brothers.
Yes, and so I said, will you be back by Friday? And he said, yeah, we'll be back by Friday. Okay, great. He left yesterday, like mid-afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
About an hour after he left, my husband Joe's on his computer, and he gets an email alert from Delta Airlines. It says, your Sky Miles ticket has been approved from a one-way ticket from West Yellowstone to Salt Lake. And he's like, what is this? So we called Muhammad.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, now I don't know if this was just poor planning on his part or what, but my guess is they're in the car driving up to Hebgen, and somebody says, yeah, we're coming back on Saturday, or we're coming back on Sunday, and he started freaking out because he knew he promised his mother and his brother that he would be back on Friday for the party. They're like, no, we're not coming back till then.
I gave him crap for it, too, and he was like, no, I'll be there, I promise.
I'll be there. And so he hopped on his phone and went on the Delta app and found his Sky Miles account and bought a one-way ticket from West Yellowstone to Salt Lake with his Sky Miles.
Okay. He's 16 years old.
Yeah.
He did all of this without calling home and saying, hey, I made a mistake, and what should I do? Should I buy it?
Why should he do that if he knows what he sounds to me like he handled the situation just perfectly.
He's an independent person. He handled the problem.
You're just pissed off that he doesn't depend on you more.
Was he hoping that you wouldn't know?
This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he was just going to Uber home from the airport and show up and act like that he had been dropped off after camping, and we would be none the wiser.
No big deal.
But why would he have to lie about any of that?
Because he knew he screwed up, not planning But so I have to temper my mother anger, being like, I can't believe you didn't call and tell us what was going on, with that I'm proud of him for looking at this situation and figuring out
You ought to be damned happy that he is. Mom, what should I do about this? Mom, what should I do about that? Mom, what should I do about that? That gets so irritating.
I respect his resourcefulness. He's
Did
going to be
he-
just fine in life. He's going to be fine.
Did he think that by using Sky Miles that this wouldn't appear anywhere like money?
Well, no,
You know?
I think he just didn't have money to buy a plane ticket, so he thought, and the fact that he knew he could buy a ticket with Sky Miles, that's also a good.
You're never going to have to worry about him. He's going to be fine.
Every single bit of that story just is about an aggrieved mother, not about a wonderful, resourceful son. But I've been wrong.
No, I haven't been wrong. I am proud that he figured it out without calling me. But I still would have liked a phone call. I think it's the fact that I'm pretty sure he was trying to sneak around about it. Because he didn't call and say, here was the problem, here's what I did to solve it, I'm just letting you know what I'm doing.
See, that's what I think. Yeah, he screwed up. He's covering his ass.
Yeah, because I think a parent should know when a minor child is flying somewhere.
See, this is so much better than. So when I was a kid, it was, oh, darn it, I better set my watch back 2 hours. Well, my watch says that I was supposed to. I'm on time. Look, see what my watch says? You set that watch back, didn't you, Billy?
Oh, you didn't get away with that?
No. No, because my mother was not stupid.
I was going to say, did you think your mother was that stupid?
I thought I could say, well, my watch must be broken, you see.
But there's a thing with, and we talked about this last night at dinner, Festus. So Festus is the oldest, and Muhammad is the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
And the firstborn child gets the strict parents.
She had all the energy to discipline and regulate.
By the time you get, and maybe Katie's parents would say this about her, when you get to the youngest one, I'm tired. I
Do whatever you
do
want.
whatever you want.
My parents had 2 kids, so yes, my brother got crap for everything, but I learned a lot from him on how to get away with things and stuff. But also, I was the good kid.
Yeah,
so.
you're the baby.
All right. Now, Festus, I have to go back on the fact that you may not be the favorite, because I was the oldest and I got away with everything because I was the favorite.
She just loved me more. She cared if something happened.
Ina has had the time of her life in Taylorsville.
Ina.
That's a good old-fashioned name, isn't it, Ina?
I know. We do need a contestant for the boner recap.
Is there a prize involved?
Yes.
X96 welcomes The Format April 11th at the Union Event Center. Tickets are on sale now. You can find information and ticket links at x96.com.
Well, surely somebody wants to win those tickets.
877-602-9696. We'll give you a minute or two to call in to try to win those tickets. Very easy.
Yeah, it's as a matter of fact, there's hardly any try involved.
Really? I mean,
if you call, that is the try.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time we had a non-winner.
877-602-9696. Just got a text from my wife.
No, she can't win.
They've been warning us for a week now that our power is going to be shut off between 9 a.m. this morning and like 3 p.m. This afternoon. And it all has to do with replacing a power pole in our neighborhood.
But that's no sweat for you.
Not for us. Nope. We're officially on solar right now.
And you love it. It
I
just
love it.
switches over automatically. You don't even have to think about it.
There's a sound like that,
and it's
there you go.
Yeah, but you have to have those big ugly panels on your house somewhere, right?
I don't see them.
Well, the neighbors have to look at them.
That's his problem.
What? Jeez,
I don't like the guy, so you know.
You did it just to bug him, didn't you?
I picked the ugliest
solar
panels and roof color on purpose because I don't like the guy that much. I want him in his house above me to be looking down on the ugliest color that he could see.
While he's smoking outside.
While he's smoking outside.
But maybe he's standing over there saying, "I'll show him. I'm not going to look at it."
Let's see. I think we have a contestant here.
Who do we have?
It looks like it might be Mike.
Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Hello.
Mike, are you ready to win those tickets?
You betcha.
All right. Simple thing to do, Mike. Simple thing to do. I'm going to read these 3 boner candidates. You tell me which one was the winner, and you'll win the tickets. You can do that, can't you?
I'll do my best.
All right. Boner candidate number 1, Happy Exploding Whale Day. This is in Florence, Oregon. There was a beached whale, dead whale on the beach there in Florence, Oregon, back in 1970. How do we get rid of the whale? I know what let's do, said the Department of Transportation. Let's get some dynamite and blow it up. Just vaporize it. That'll... So, yeah. And that's what they did, which they caused a storm of whale blubber all over everything. Just, it was a mess. And it really didn't move the whale that much at all. There was still a lot of it there. I got an email from somebody earlier. It turns out it's my ex-brother-in-law and he lives there in Florence, Oregon, and is excited to be celebrating Exploding Whale Day. Boner candidate number 2. I have always thought that sleep is the best medicine. That's what a 44-year-old male nurse in Germany said. He worked in a hospital, and he had a lot of patients to care for, and so every night he would inject them with, these are all old people, inject them with large doses of sedatives. He said, "But I heard that sleep is the best medicine." Many of the patients in his care died because of this. And boner candidate number 3, at our school, the policy is to expel the victims. This is a Louisiana middle school, doubling down on its decision to expel a 13-year-old girl victimized by male classmates. They created and shared AI-generated nude photos of her around campus. She asked repeatedly for some help from the school administration. She didn't get it, and finally she became so frustrated she hit one of the kids, one of the young men, and she got expelled. That was boner candidate number 3. So who was the winner, Mike?
Oh, my goodness. They're all very, very horrible, but I got to go with death with number 2.
Yeah. You said number 3.
I think I'm pretty sure I heard him say number 3.
I'm pretty sure. Didn't you say number 3, Mike?
Yes.
Yes. Good.
Yes.
Yes. Good. You said
my Spanish is number 3.
Yes.
Yeah,
You said
3.
number 3. I knew it was 3.
Yes.
See, Mike, we never have a loser, even when we have a loser.
Yeah.
You're not a loser, Mike.
No. You're a winner, Mike. Hang on the line, and
hang on.
They'll tell you how to get your tickets.
All right. Now back to candidate number 1.
Exploding Whale Day.
Yes. The explosion threw whale flesh around 800 feet. Its odor lingered for some time.
Yeah.
A charge of 1/2 short ton of dynamite was selected. A military veteran with explosives training who happened to be in the area warned that the planned 20 cases of dynamite was far too much and that 20 sticks would have sufficed. But his advice went unheeded.
Well, and I still am stuck on that they thought that even a tiny bit of dynamite was a good idea.
Yeah.
Where did they think all of the whale was going to go?
Well, they thought,
blew it up.
See, I think they thought it would be such fine particles that it would just be, vaporized into the wind. But apparently it rained chunks of blubber down on the spectators who were there and vehicles and all of that. And
yeah.
Exploding Whale Day.
Go find the video of it.
There is a video, yeah.
There's a whole news report about it.
And it's disgusting.
It is.
It's really disgusting to look at.
Yeah.
In a funny way. Now, my ex-brother-in-law who lives up there, who moved up there, said, I didn't know. I asked him about exploding whale day. He says, I didn't know about it until I heard you guys talking about it this morning, that it was a declared day. There is a little park near the downtown, but the actual beaching was further up the Siaslaw River, which empties into the ocean. There's a little park where there's a commemoration of it, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's on YouTube if you search it. I think if you just search exploding whale, I think you'll find it.
Yeah.
There's the news report is what you should watch because they have the before, the explosion, and then the after.
There's also a book, if you're interested. It's called Exploding Whale and Other Remarkable Stories from the Evening News. That's available online somewhere.
Oh, yeah, KATU News, Exploding Whale. Yeah, that's how you find it on YouTube.
We can probably find it and post it.
Hilarious. Okay, we will take a break. We'll be back after a short break with leftover big boy news and opinionuendo. Stand by.
X96.
All right, 9:19. Plenty of time for some big boy news and opinioendo. Brought to you by.
It's the final season at the original Ben Lomond Lanes in Ogden. Book a lane, grab a beer, and experience Ogden's best late-night entertainment. Enjoy 50-cent pool, affordable appetizers, and drinks after 9 p.m. Plan your visit at benlomondlanes.com.
A Utah woman who has been reported missing for nearly a week from a county in central California. The Santa Cruz County Sheriff's Office said Danielle Staley of Holiday, Utah, 35-year-old woman, last seen near Rio Del Mar State Beach last Thursday night, November 6th. She is about 5'6" tall, blonde hair, was last seen wearing a dark hooded sweatshirt and leopard print leggings. According to Zach West, a spokesperson for the Sheriff's Office, Ms. Staley had been traveling with a friend for over a month. The pair arrived at the Santa Cruz area near Aptos Beach in Rio Del Mar about a week ago. Then on the night of November 6th, Ms. Staley and her friend had met some people at the beach, had a bonfire, and the friend somehow separated from the group, and Ms. Staley couldn't be found the next day, although all her belongings were still on the beach. The woman hasn't had contact with her family or friends, which is apparently out of character for her. Detectives are trying to piece together and identify others who were at the beach. There's a picture of her at x96.com/live. Numerous people have called, apparently claiming to have seen Ms. Staley, and detectives are following up on those tips, but don't have any indication now as to where she might be. The friend she was with is cooperating with the police. And the mother of a missing 9-year-old girl last seen along the Utah border, who was arrested last week on felony charges unrelated to her daughter's disappearance, will be released from custody, a judge ruled yesterday. Ashley Buzzard has been behind bars in the Santa Barbara County Northern Branch Jail in Santa Maria since her arrest on Friday. A criminal complaint filed by the Santa Barbara County District Attorney's Office charged Ms. Buzzard with false imprisonment in connection with an incident involving a man identified as Tyler Brewer. Mr. Brewer, a local paralegal, said he knew Ms. Buzzard years ago and had contacted her to assist with the missing person investigation involving Buzzard's daughter, Melody. Brewer said that he was visiting Ms. Buzzard at her California home when she wouldn't let him leave. She was arrested the following day, and the arrest came nearly a month after Melody, the missing girl, was last seen on surveillance near the Utah-Colorado border while on a 3-day road trip with her mother that spanned as far as Nebraska.
So they went on a trip, and Mom came back without her.
And she said, I don't know where she is.
And
the prosecutor said there was a box cutter involved. Authorities discovered wigs, switched license plates on the road trip that she took with her daughter.
It's super strange.
But she's not in custody now. That's And JFK's grandson, John F. Kennedy's grandson, is going to try run for the House. The gene pool.
Schlossberg?
Jack Schlossberg. He looks sort of like a Kennedy. A Game of Thrones editor, that is a video editor, was killed by a lion during a safari trip in a horrific attack after the animal leaped through an open vehicle window.
Wow.
Catherine Chappell was traveling through a safari park close to Johannesburg in South Africa when her dream vacation became a tragedy. She rolled down a window to photograph the lion resting on the ground, and without warning, it rose up on its back legs, sprang forward, and attacked her through the window.
Making a note. Not going on.
Zoe, Gina will never die.
Yep.
Witness Ben Govender said that we saw the guide dive into the passenger seat and punch at the lioness. It comes after tragedy as a zookeeper was ripped apart by a lion for 15 minutes, as staff revealed why no one helped.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to one of those safari parks either. Well, the Mega Millions jackpot will reach its highest level since the Multi State Lottery increased ticket prices to $5 in April. The jackpot for Friday's drawing is an estimated $965 million.
Wow.
That's almost $1 billion.
Thank goodness we don't have that problem here.
Glenn Powell, the actor, has revealed Tom Cruise's nickname, which he said, well, I thought everybody knew it.
It's fluffy pastry.
It's really dumb. I mean, it's Powell expressed surprise.
Skip?
No.
Is it?
No. Let's spend the rest of the hour guessing, shall we? No, it's really not very interesting.
Believe me, our answers are better.
Yeah, you know what it. You see
Yeah,
what it is. Yeah.
yeah.
His nickname is TC.
For Tom Cruise.
Very good, Gina. Very good.
Yeah.
Everybody in his life calls him that, said Glenn Powell. He's TC. I call him Cruise. TC, but yeah, TC is how most people refer to him. Okay. Is this been a secret, I guess?
There's a great video, which is a promotion for Saturday Night Live this week, which Glenn Powell is hosting, and he is spoofing the Christopher Walken dancing video, and he actually does a really good job of it.
You a good dancer?
Yeah, he's a good dancer.
Oh,
it's a nice promo.
He's a good dancer. On November 11th, that's yesterday.
2 days ago.
Yeah, thanks.
McDonald's McRib officially returned to menus for a limited time. But
everywhere?
No. That's maddening. The McRib will be sold regionally at selected location.
Is it
Miami.
here?
No.
Oh.
No. You McRib lovers, McDonald's does not like you. They're just shunning you. You're going to have to go to closest place you could get a McRib is in Los Angeles.
You could probably road trip, go get yourself a Mega Millions ticket. Get a McRib, you're set.
Well, but you should just know California claims 3 spots on America's deadliest highways list. So Interstate 15 in San Bernardino County tops America's most dangerous highways. 80 fatal crashes over 3 years. That's according to an analysis of federal data. The route connecting Los Angeles to Las Vegas is really awful, and it handles heavy tourist and freight traffic through desert conditions. So there are 100 highways listed. Utah makes the list. Number out of 100, let's see, where is it? Number 89. But it's not specific. It says US 89. It doesn't say where on US 89. I mean, US 89 is State Street. But there have been, over the last 3 years, 21 fatal crashes on 89, but I don't know where. But that's the only place in Utah that is on the list. Let's see, Eddie Murphy. He has 10 children, and he encourages people, he says, to have large families. He said, I never knew I would have 10 kids, but it's the best thing ever. If you can afford that many kids, you should have as many kids as you can afford.
That's the difference. Eddie Murphy can afford to have 10 kids.
He can afford to have 20 if he wanted them.
He can, yeah. Oh, and we've got a McRib update here.
Yeah.
Let's see, Taylorsville.
So they are going to have it here.
Taylorsville has it. Magna.
Okay.
Let's see, Harriman.
Okay.
North Salt Lake. Bountiful. My husband got one earlier this week.
So they are about.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't go get a McRib, you can just get yourself a hot dog and split it open and put some barbecue sauce on it. Because that's sort of what it tastes like.
And somebody said it's Highway 89 through Spanish Fort Canyon.
Oh.
Is the spot that they're referring to as the most dangerous.
Yeah, I can understand that.
McRib in Clearfield. Oh, the holiday pie is coming back tomorrow.
What's the holiday pie?
Creamy smooth custard nestled in a flaky buttery crust glazed with sugar and topped with rainbow sprinkles.
And this is at
McDonald's?
At McDonald's?
Yes. McRib in Springville.
Well, apparently it's around. I don't know why this story didn't It said selected city. If it's in so many cities, that's not very selected.
I guess that's a national story, and usually Utah doesn't make it to those. They don't think it's of note, I bet.
Probably.
Don't know.
1 in 6 parents are sure that their children will become professional athletes.
You're wrong.
What? A survey of 4,150
None of them
respondents found 72. Well, that's not accurate either. 1 or 2 of them will.
It's pretty accurate.
But they found 72% think youth sports feel more professional than recreational today. Parents invest 8 hours weekly in their children's athletic activities. Equipment costs average $313 annually. Soccer fees are out through the window. You
should sign your kids up for sports if they want to play sports. Do not do this thinking this is going to be their ticket to fame and fortune, because it's not.
Well, but a lot of times they think it'll be their ticket to fame and fortune. That's why they want to do it, right?
Not necessarily. Sports are great, and if your kids want to be involved in them, great. But people that think that that you're going to be rich and famous doing it,
I never wanted
wrong.
to participate in any sports because I knew I would never be good enough to make money at it.
That's why?
Yeah.
You don't have to make money at it. You can just enjoy doing it.
Well, it's not fun otherwise. Can't make money at it. It's not fun. At least in my world, it's not.
And you learn things being part of a team and working hard and overcoming
I think I've demonstrated here on this morning show that I have no interest in being part of a team.
And that's just this morning.
Yeah, that's
All right. Let's take
weather?
a break. Yes, weather.
57 right now. Today we could tie or break a record. Expected high of 70 today. Sunny skies. Storm coming through tomorrow, although it's weaker than originally thought. Only a 20% chance of rain Friday. Saturday looks beautiful, mostly sunny, 65. Another chance of rain coming around on Sunday, and that hangs around for the first part of the week. It's the Black Friday sale at Big O Tires now through December 7th. Buy 3, get 1 free on select Big O brand tires. Save up to $120 on select Michelin tires, the team you trust.
Yeah. X96.
All right, 9:36.
Couple things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our schedules are different than most people's.
Yes.
We go to bed earlier. We get up earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And this happens often with me. For one thing, I have an Android phone. I don't have an Apple phone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a problem in a couple of ways. Like if I'm part of a group text, I don't always get the group text because I'm not Apple-y. And sometimes people will text me after I have gone to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it in the morning at 4 o'clock in the morning when I get up. Now, typically when you get a text, you answer it right away, right?
Well, yeah.
But in the morning at 4, I'm like, I don't want to answer this because if their phone isn't silenced, I'm going to disturb them. So I think I will answer this later. And I'm sort of using this radio show, if my friends and family are listening, if I have not texted you back, I could be ignoring you, but most likely I'm not ignoring you.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely I read your text at 4 o'clock in the morning and I have forgotten about it.
Yeah.
So you're ignoring them.
I mean, not on purpose.
But it wasn't important enough for you to remember.
But I mean, typically you'll answer right away, like, "Oh yeah, here, let me answer your question, or let me RSVP to something, or let me say," and then it disappears in my feed, and I forget about it. It happens, all the time, and I'm sorry. I need to, but it comes from a good place of me not wanting to wake you up in the morning with me texting you at 4 in the morning.
Gina, why don't you text them and apologize instead of doing it on the radio?
I'm just going to send a group text out.
Now let me add this to your mathematical dilemma.
Okay.
I got a text from Amy Donaldson,
Mm-hmm.
and it came at 10:43 last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But she's in Australia.
Oh, so what time is it there?
It's the middle of the night right now, but I haven't replied to it yet.
So then what do?
I'll reply to it if I remember.
Yeah.
Tonight.
So you understand my dilemma, though.
The dilemma I have with texts is I get texts during the show, and I don't know that they've come in because I'm focused on doing the radio show.
Well, but the people texting you should know.
Yeah, they should know you're here.
But occasionally they say, aren't you going to answer me? And then I'll say later on, I didn't see it. Now,
Reply, I'm sorry, I'm at my new job.
I just started.
Yeah.
Well, my for some reason my desk computer, it'll show the text. They'll pop up on my computer because I have it, but I can't get this one to do it, so I could see them.
You can answer them in real time.
Yeah, and respond in a commercial break or something. So.
That's like on my birthday. Not to bring up my birthday again, because God knows I don't want to do that.
By the way, did I wish you a happy birthday?
But my son, who's 12 hours ahead, when he called me on my birthday, he's like, "It's been your birthday for 12 hours here. I've had to wait to call you."
And in my world, it's been your birthday for several days.
Now, Sue just texted me and said, if I swipe left on Amy's message, it will mark it as unread. Does your Android do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, it does.
Try it.
Okay.
You can
see if it marks it as unread.
There's a way to mark it as unread.
And then it will just sit there, and then I'll okay.
Yeah. See if it'll work. Then this way, you can read it and then swipe left, and then
let me try.
It'll remind you to answer it later.
Or it might be the 3 little dots, depending. I use a separate program.
I don't know. I need to get a Apple phone.
You do. Join us.
No.
Join us.
No.
Let's see. You can respond to them when you see them, and then you can set a timer and have it sent at a certain time so you don't have to remember.
Yeah. The Android... show me your phone, and I'll show you how to do it.
All right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can send scheduled text on iPhone. Okay. We don't know about...
yeah, you can do it on Android as well.
Let's see. My kid lives in Western Australia. I add 3 hours to my time, then flip AM to PM. Boy, that's common.
That's
the only thing I don't understand about the difference between iPhone and Android is the concept of dropping a pin. I'm going to drop a pin. You don't...
tell you where you are,
You don't really do that with... And I'm not sure if you drop a pin and I have an Android. I'm not. Yeah, I think it does show up, but I don't know. There's no way to do it. We need to standardize these. Part of what I don't like about iPhones too is that like every couple of years they change the connections, so you have to buy new charging devices.
Oh, they got in trouble for that.
Yeah, that's all been uniform now.
Because foreign countries have stepped in and
not us.
Not us. Yeah. Foreign countries.
Yeah.
You have to press and hold the person's conversation
on Android.
On Android.
Okay. I'll start trying that. Because, our friend Carol, you guys know Carol, we share a birthday. And so
your birthday has been recent. Well, happy birthday, by the way. So you're the one who's bringing it up. I'm just saying.
And so Carol sent me I sent her a happy birthday text earlier in the day, and then she sent me one after I went to bed. And Carol, I haven't written you back yet. I need to.
Okay, Gino. So when you just press and hold it.
Okay.
And it'll say selected, and then you look up at the top.
Yeah.
There's a pin.
Yeah.
There's a little clock.
Okay.
There's a thing where you can archive it, and then there's a trash can.
Okay.
So you can pin it.
I can save it for later.
Yeah, just pin it, and it will go to the top of the list. Okay. Or you can schedule a reply.
And your dropping pin things is Google Maps.
Right.
So you can drop a pin.
Okay. I know I can get a pin on my map, but I don't know if I can drop one.
Tech Talk with Radio from Hell has been.
It is amazing how many. And as a matter of fact, I find it sort of irritating how many options there are to do things on a cell phone.
I maintain whatever I have learned the first 24 hours of having a new phone, that is as much as I will ever know about it.
Well, and what bothers me is that there's no instruction manual or anything. You just have to figure this stuff out on your own, and then go to YouTube and watch a video. You know.
Yeah.
All right. We will take a break. We'll be back after some messages and a song to crawl towards the exit. Gina says that she's listening to more jazz.
She's claimed that she can identify some jazz standards.
I may have spoke too soon.
You think?
But
because I'm looking at this. This is a a list of the most famous jazz standards of all time.
Okay.
Okay.
So we should see how you do.
I'll try to. Let's see if I know.
We'll start with an easy one.
Okay. That's an easy one.
Well, it's a famous title. Right?
Nope, I don't got it.
What is it?
Should I tell you the artist or the? I'll tell you the artist.
Okay.
Duke Ellington.
Okay.
So piano.
Okay.
Take the A train.
Take the A train.
Oh, okay.
Very good. All right.
Bill's gonna win this.
Here, let her have this one.
Okay.
Girl from Ipanema.
Very good.
They're calling that a jazz standard.
They are.
Okay.
Olha que coisa mais linda, mais cheia de graça, bela menina que vem que passa, doce balanço caminho.
That would be Hugo. No, wait a minute.
Antonio Carlos Jobim.
Jobim, yeah.
Yes. All right, now let's give her another easy one here. All right. Here we go.
This is take 5.
Yeah. Dave,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
Brubeck.
Oh, okay.
Dave Brubeck.
All right.
The Dave Brubeck Quartet.
All right. Let's try this one.
Piano.
Right. This is just the opening here.
Yeah. Let it build a little.
Oh.
Saxophone.
Charlie Parker? No.
Good guess though.
Am I in the wheelhouse?
I like you throwing darts. I like that.
Sonny Rollins?
Look at her with all the names.
I'm in the mood for love.
No.
Who is it?
Stan Getz. Body and Soul. All right. Let's see.
At least I got the instrument right.
That's a piano.
No, I meant the saxophone. Those are saxophones.
That's a saxophone.
It's Miles Davis.
Ah, yes.
Oh, this, yeah.
Kind of blue? No. It's Miles Davis.
It is Miles Davis.
Yeah.
This isn't Kind of Blue.
It's on the album Kind of Blue, which is one of the few jazz albums that I own.
It's one everybody owns, isn't it?
I like Miles Davis' Bitches Brew.
Yeah.
What's the name of the song?
So What?
Ah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's try that.
They all. It's hard because they all do sound sort of the same.
No, they're different. Is this,
Make me want to smoke again. Don't know.
I'm not going to get
You
this
guessed earlier this person.
one. Sonny Rollins?
No.
Charlie Parker? Who else did I guess?
Chet Baker.
No, I didn't guess
You didn't
Chet.
guess Chet
No.
Baker. Oh, okay. I thought you did. Sorry. It's Autumn Leaves. All right. Let's see if there's other ones.
I didn't get Autumn Leaves out of that at all.
No?
No.
This is old. Who's old?
Okay.
Thelonious Monk?
No.
Who's old?
Let it get in there.
Okay. Old. Who's old?
I'll give you a hint.
Dizzy Gillespie.
Very good. Oh, yeah. Harry puffed his cheeks out.
My cheeks
and, he played that weird instrument. It's a saxophone, but it's straight.
Yeah.
But it is a saxophone.
Yeah.
Thanks for the hint, Gary.
All right, last one.
Okay.
Because this is our consultant is screaming right now.
Well, we're just preparing for the format change.
That's true.
We're going all
Yes.
jazz.
None of these are familiar to me.
Who's that?
It's, Coltrane.
I think it was John Coltrane that played in Ogden with our friend.
Yes.
Oh, come on now.
I can
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe McQueen.
Joe
McQueen.
McQueen.
Thank you.
I think it was John Coltrane. He tells a story about John Coltrane had a stop on the train, and Joe McQueen was playing in a club on 25th Street. I think it was the Porters and Waiters Club, And I think it was Coltrane stopped and said, "Is there any place I can go blow for a while I'm waiting for my next train?" And they said, "Yeah, go up there." And he came in, and I think it was Coltrane.
So that's the sound of the Barberi household.
In the evenings?
In the evenings.
We're having scotch and listening to that.
And Gina, do you also wear a sport jacket with the patches?
Yes,
on
we both do.
Matching?
You need one.
I think you ought to talk him into a bow tie as well.
I think a fez. A fez is the way to go, perhaps. All right. 9:53.
Well, we're just about to wrap up here, but
Yeah.
this guy's come into the studio. It's truth historian, political sleuth.
Yes.
Nick Davis.
Yes.
Tracking down all of the rumors and conspiracy theories.
I was up on Twitter till 2 a.m.
Okay, you got to
looking at.
You got to stop doing that.
I do go down rabbit holes.
It will.
so.
Yeah, I've backed off a lot.
It's hard not to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't back off completely.
Yeah.
I wish I could, but I've backed off a lot.
I was sitting there for an hour last night just looking at dates, cross-referencing information, and then I found out, Gina, it was your birthday the other day.
What? Yeah, didn't you hear? I've wished her a happy birthday, didn't you?
Yeah.
He did
Happy
actually.
birthday.
Nick sent me a very
Don't
nice.
do that. Don't. I'm
very
trying to
nice
do this.
text.
I'm trying to do this image on air.
He's trying to do a bit here, Gina,
Trying
where he's not a nice guy.
All right.
I will call you out for being a nice guy every time, Nick Davis.
I'm the certified market-tested bad boy of this station.
I think
our focus groups have determined,
and I think you're a turd. So
all right. Well,
there you go.
we'll see what the audience has to say in the next market test. Okay.
Bad boy. Bad boy. What is that shirt you're wearing? What is that?
It's a brand. It's called Billionaires Boys Club. It's kind of a satirical loving of billionaires. And
It's so there's so much going on in that picture.
There is a lot.
It's like you're inviting people to stare.
It looks like
stare at your chest.
It looks like the poster of Casablanca.
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
that style,
Yeah, kinda.
And it's like a better future with billionaires. And
It's like you're inviting people to say, "Would you hold still for a minute so I can look at your chest?"
It's a little faded now, is the problem. So, and then I, check out at the grocery store, and people are like, "What's that?" And I have to explain to them, and it's less funny of a platform as here.
You do your own laundry, don't you?
No, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, I always send mine out.
Really?
No, I don't.
No? All right.
I'd like to.
You're also trying to keep up an image.
When I lived in New York, I sent out my laundry.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was really nice.
Your
too.
underpants?
All of it. Because they would so bring it back, or you'd pick it up at the laundry, and they wrap it up in brown paper and tie it with string.
That
It was
sounds
really
nice.
It was nice.
They deliver it back to you? Or-
Yeah, you could have it delivered back, or you could either drop it off and pick it up yourself.
Oh, that must have cost a fortune,
It
right?
wasn't bad.
Really?
No, it wasn't bad.
I have a combination of my shirts are done.
Yeah.
I'd get my
my shirts done.
I do too.
Then everything else is.
I like doing laundry. It's one of the few chores. I kind of like having an excuse to just sit on my ass while I wait for the dryer to get done.
I like doing
And I'm
dishes.
like, no, I'm working.
I like doing dishes.
Yeah? I ain't.
Unloading the dishwasher, putting dishes back in the dishwasher.
Unloading is fine, but the soggy remnants of whatever
Of
you
other
ate.
people's food.
Yeah, I have a texture thing with my hands. I don't like.
You wear the gloves.
Wear rubber gloves.
I should get rubber gloves.
As a matter of fact, I
Yeah.
think, Nick, as an affectation, you should wear rubber gloves every day. Just all the time. Just all the
it's your thing.
all the time. You know those big
orange, yellow,
yellow ones.
Yeah.
Wear those. That'd be your thing.
People already have conceptions about the way I think around this building. I don't need to add any other.
That'd be great.
Then don't tell them that you like to sit on the dryer. Don't let them know that. All right, let's do the promo.
Fun. Yeah.
Let's do the promo.
Okay.
So, what are we going to do for Laura San Giacomo's birthday tomorrow?
Who?
Famous actress Laura San Giacomo. She played Julia Roberts' best friend in Pretty Woman. Duh.
Of course.
How silly of me.
Jeez, I was worried for a minute. We'll go all over this at the next Julia Roberts fan club meeting.
Radio from Hell.
Oh, they're so political.
Friday morning here on X96. You know, she was also the star of Just Shoot Me.
Yeah. That's true. With David Spade.
But it's kind of more fun to
and one of the great actors, what's his name, the Italian guy, he played the photographer. Who played?
I don't.
Enrico Colantoni.
Yes, who was Malamar in the space movie. Enrico Colantoni.
Malamar?
I can see his face.
It wasn't
in my head.
Malamar, but it was a name like that.
Say that's a candy bar.
Yeah, Balzar,
Balthazar,
something like that. On
sure,
you know,
all
the
right.
Tim. Okay,
No, this is good.
Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
God, don't you know who I used to be?
So I'm not going on a safari.
Nick is.